Again, I repeat this. The economy of this country, no day outside President Bio one time. It get challenges. It get problem.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how you waiting will be the rating where you go give on how una don't
10 being
perform?
the
10 being the highest.
About 4.
4 over 10.
Yes.
Now una don't do.
Yes.
Okay, that is failure.
Yes, we don't fail.
Now the economy.
Yes, we
Them fail, yo. Well, we pull them come out. Them fail, yo. Unala we pull them come out. Them fail, yo. Well, we pull them come out. Them fail, yo. Unala we pull them come out. Them fail, Ampa maslala mengange Dem felele afuma minu matenu tuma taura nuwe tutuange Dem felele we don't sing in kosote we tire till now they know we're free we Dem felele if we help righteous they go up then why I want for kill we Dem felele when you talk they send police for you for lock we na pademba Them failele, them people are them too alaki. Then why are they not sober? Them failele, and they treat we not this we country like I say we not strangers. Them failele, now they want for pass the bill na parliament. Then why are they not kill us? Them failele, yo. Bola we pull them come out. Them failele, yo. Unala we pull them come out. Them failele, yo. Bola we pull them come out. Them failele, yo. Unala we pull them come out. Them failele. Ampa maslala mengange. Them failele. Afuma minu matenu tuma taura nuwe tutuange. Them fail, so make we come together, make we vote for make we gain with freedom. Them fail, we can't see just they depreciate. It's alone with the suffer. Them fail, where you go now other foreign land, them people then they enjoy. Them fail, but say now we they be elected, like I say them be swear we. Them fail, they promise sweet, God they say where they come, then go come make them free we. Them fail, they say that party not for rule, now hungry they back kill we. Them fail, yo. Bola we pull them come out. Them fail, yo. Unala we pull them come out. Them fail, yo. Bola we pull them come out. Them failele, yo. Unala we pull them come out. Them failele. Ampa maslala mengange. Them failele. Afuma minu matenu tuma taura nuwe tutuange. Them failele. And they lie and thief the country money and put on at them pocket. Them failele, the lunge bridge where them be promised, then now we no see them. Them failele, but if not true quality education, why they not for land ya? Them failele, but then they pay flight for them picking them, for make them go land Europe. Them failele, the teachers them, then they pan try for educate the picking them. Them failele, cause the salary is too small. Say now they know what is up. Them failele, the country just they relegate. The police then they take bribe. Them failele, the soldiers them just they watch. They know what for do nothing. Them failele, they no big wheel lights from when they come. Them fi say they go fool we. Them failele, they don't go by roads ferry. Them fi say they go fool we. Them failele, a begin we come for better. Na body pupu bengi mama go no. Them failele, we give you call but you no be pick. Oh papa, you no fail we. Dem failele. Ampa maslala mengange o. Dem failele. Afuma minu matenu tuma taura nuwe tutuange. Dem failele. Yo, bola we pull them come out. Dem failele. Yo, unala we pull them come out. Dem failele. Yo, bola we pull them come out. Dem failele. Yo, unala we pull them come out. Dem failele. Dem failele. Dem failele. Dem failele. Dem failele.
Now, again, I repeat this. The economy of this country, no day outside President Bio want time. It get challenges. It get problem.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how you waiting will be the rating where you go give on how una don't
10 being
perform?
the
10 being the highest.
About 4.
4 over 10.
Yes.
Now una
Okay,
don't do.
Yes.
Okay, that means that is failure.
Yes, we don't fail.
Now the economy.
Yes.
Dem failele. Dem failele. Yo, bola we pull them come out. Dem failele. Yo, unala we pull them come out. Dem failele. Yo, bola we pull them come out. Dem failele. Yo, unala we pull them come out. Dem failele. Ampa maslala mengange o. Dem failele. Afuma minu matenu tuma taura nuwe tutuange. Dem failele. We don't sing in Kosote we tire. Till now they know we're free we. Dem failele. If we help righteous they go up. Then why I want for kill we?
Fambolo na kushe heno na haduo. We are don't come back today for can talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet yards alone. Now we own. Whoa, there we left for do them bad things then. We they feel a most alone. Now we own. Whoa, we are. And if we ought you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we had go before. If we ought you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we had go before.
Family una kusha again inside this one big family house and una kabo. Every day we dey tell you say this not the house where we all sit down and decide for call we are. And I also they tell you say as a responsible caretaker now you compound. When do clean you left your compound the next thing way they remember before they return you for bring something at the table where you and you people them they can share. But under Shembe Pierre Iyon uncle in leadership on a caretaker bio, we lost all of them quality there. Wait till again na so trouble. And bad things them we will not be expect. Because of that one day, this family house decide for to bring you issues of Mama Salon. Well, you might don't see the video or that audio, but you know they understand what that one they mean. Now it make we take with time for bring anaya with other master sabi people them for analyze for you that information we don't get, so they able to understand within the information they go about. Today, not so plenty talk. We always tell una say we had a responsibility. Now for bring una certain people or some people them where we say some of in a television no where they say you know they get them like where they can't get them now. We had they call it, they talk to you, man. We had they bring you some of them people there every day, and then today we get another big personality inside Mama Salon. But I don't want to take all. Make a left small for me, brother.
2007, they may call him fanboy. And now we don't reach to 2023. And well, the age don't begin to tell on, but still we fine.
Fine.
So, and we, most often are waiting for low, we they can say, boss, low pull the secret.
But sure they.
No, but low with small bits. So they keep a little bit, no man. Today, we see the country, for the second term, inside 2 years, we hear this same kind of language. See, don't have us, and then we protest. But this time around, na protest against the ECSL, where several issues them there, where the ECSL, not able for handle it till now. We get pausing where, in fact, one of the people when they contest, when they take part on that race day, we can't tell we waiting at some of them concern them as well. And then we can look at why. Because we see another married again. 2007 we see this married and it been bigger. It be really grand. Well, 2023, how the married would like, or how the married don't look like, so far. We can look into them things and they for let we able to see what we can learn from this particular person today. This person no oh God. For into this big man.
Drink water. What's that before you? Drink water.
Family, una share the program. Una small force 363. No, una small. And on YouTube 363 and on Facebook almost daily. Let's just watch quickly. Una small 497. And this not our family number then.
No.
They all not kind. Call that person, say come. We get big change and answer today because if we can talk. But since we wait for let them come, because any word with this man talk, we don't want to then say. I know why you read then say.
That decides.
So we want you say
not even ask because they already explain to you something. They jump something.
So call a inside. So once we wait for that one day, they can't talk about the election proper. But Imran Kushebo. And the left, they be here at all. We get paramount chief, Nadios. Sorry, sir. Sorry, let no continue.
When you are a small ball, they happen around you. Now they are yeri about this man and sabi about this man. This man, by that time, they mean a small boy at the primary school. They work with me, papa, a best friend, late Eddie Kamara, as a junior lawyer. And from that junior stage day, now in this man team up, Tkanga one for we country. And he led. Now man, we get values, he get principles, he get character, he get decency. He understand the trade where he go into, he not go into him because of status. And looking at the man, looking at the family where he come out. Now family where don't produce 2 presidents in our country. But even so, the man, where humble, simplicity best defined. And when you talk about class, a young class is exquisite. It stand above all when it comes to issues of Sierra Leone. So today in particular, now one day where I am so delighted. I am so pleased. In fact, it's a privilege for make Adena the same platform with them. Now people elect them 1 year. Now then we don't get for lead we country. But you see, now this whole year, now God na in the decide. Now God na in the destiny. Where you see God look is stammerer. Stammerer. Now he choose for go lead the people them from Egypt. Can you imagine? Moses they go team up before Pharaoh. When they talk to Pharaoh, they go, let us let people. So that's so God they woke. God know waiting it do. God understand waiting it do. But one thing we are happy about, this great man don't show we, the young one, them how for behave. When they say you're not a man of valor, a man of courage, man of class, man we get exquisite taste, values in waiting they happen around you. Not so usai you team up where everything sweet, where everything good, where everything hunky-dory. Now the position where they choose waiting difficult. And anybody where they afraid for criticize or for say something because they afraid criticism, they not go achieve nothing, they not go do nothing. And this man here, they not afraid for say things as they are. Even if he did before Pharaoh, he go talk them, fumble them. Una help me for say thank you to this wonderful man. He's a father figure. For me, so far me concerned, me the crown and today because they make me pal mommy in this small yard here. On behalf of the buffer, I go on for crown this wonderful man as the father of politics in Sierra Leone today. Because he don't show a pedigree. A pedigree, not a chihuahua. This na one of the biggest dog them. I don't mean say in a dog, God forbid, but when they talk about the wonderful canine, na Alsatian, when he make move, you know they go right, they go move. He's a mover and a shaker. Fumble them. May God bless them and may God give a long life for we. And let God make within a joint for do, make we all succeed. Now, so as Kiamo, we had, now in that, people are not sure to me, I don't say I can watch.
It's a been a kill. Then kind of care. You don't take quality. The fish they on top, the food don't pull. Pan call more than call it can eat.
Then nothing other again. But you know, you talk about this canine thing, you know, and where that same dog they talk about. So when small dog them can they around the back, and then look them because it no say anyone way can around. If you all are one way, then go first for pull on a mouth, all kind of thing and go to pass it satisfy before he left and back.
Exactly.
We can't talk about that particular issue the way you talk about. So now I just give one personal experience with this man. You know, you don't forget. Long time ago. Me na be one time journalist for 98.1 where, you know, been there in campaign team as a journalist, not as a politician. No. So, you know, as a journalist now we country, you know, easy, you get forget small team for like N Smith. And some of them tell them they can go upline, we can abo pandan the padier. Yes, because we did not make the arrangement proper one. So, me no abo, they don't make the arrangement. The person will be there in charge of the arrangement now being Dennis Sandy. So we don't go, I don't relax, and the Abop now say, this business, the cow, yes. The time don't reach and say, Mr. Dr. Sandy, where the business? Dr. Sandy begin make, me body was done. Now I go meet this fire. I say, huh? I say, this is not the situation. I say, and I need to forget me. I say, Sandy come. Give up a boy in small team. Now some you take come out, so I'll be very much happy for that 10 day, and I'm not going to ever forget that day, even though you don't forget. But ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity and welcome now the platform.
Wait. I forget for action team. Now secret, you will take brown envelope.
No, not a secret. Now per diem, not to like brown envelope.
They say one of them journalists in a salon, they take brown envelope.
Yes, sometimes if necessary. You know, last time we had this thing before Brigadia inside. The salary, that is why it's on 10 day. If we employ any one of we journalists, them we na journalists now we country right now, they pay them fine. You know, because it's not easy in other country, they not pay fine. And at some point, some people are not even there on that salary. So we can only depend on them kind of trip there. Where they go upline, that per diem, you know, sometimes they can give you lodging money instead of go lodge. Now inside village, but The pardon arrange lodge money for me. While I go back with her inside the village, they go put me aside for Sido eat. So that in the pocket back and they go. So we can able pardon they for we able for make we family them go before. So this na the biggest problem with journalists in the country. And I can always talk. Me na journalist, na been journalist. I put on that way there because now I deal with opinion, more of opinion. So once a journalist, always a journalist. But me I can always say me na been journalist because the work what they do right now, I get me on focus. But now that life they now we live as a journalist inside the country. That is why if me get the opportunity for help me company them, I can help them and I know they look behind. I know they even talk price because I know say they need them. So now that's what Imran. Not only brown envelope.
So end where you begin. Bring the power now the family house as people in the wait.
Okay, fumble them. Imran do already introduce them and he don't even crown them na yaso. This man, a man will get distinct voice.
You can speak like your uncle.
I mean, now voice this way as he talk. I can find out then they photocopy people and voice them all over. But in voice, I know one day then photocopy them.
It's special.
Because I don't know, even speaker, when you put on a speaker, like then say that will be the edit. Even if posting then at the next studio, you know, saying a chat, Margai voice now the edit. Because it's just too unique. And when they put them for na mic, you say, okay, if me not be a big man now, I will say I go have for born this kind of boy picking. Or something like that. But anyway, this now person we get now one of the oldest lawyers them inside the country with wealth of experience, you know, and where he can talk, you know, certain lawyer than they, you know, then go listen them. Or because of position rights now political appointment, now you make some lawyer want for say certain things then. But by experience, I think you get big time experience in the field of practice. So Pandel law there what they talk about in the country, you get big time experience. We can look at them one by one. You know, we're not able to touch all things, but we fumble them. We get 776, 186 likes. Is small. So as we welcome this particular individual at the program, let me transform the likes from 187 to 300 likes. That's now for YouTube. And on Facebook, we get 771. You see, YouTube and Facebook today,
and they compete
8 to 8. Yes, but interestingly,
everybody can listen to the part.
Yes, not to just listen. You know, now it looks like say every other day issue that they come up and things that they come. Even if person not the support with they talk about, but they come for listen. Even if it can cost you mama or cost me mama today, it come back for listen.
Can learn.
So thank you very much for always they come. Yeah, exactly. So on YouTube we get, on Facebook we get 765 with 400 likes. It's better to tell you about Facebook. They're always nothing for do. YouTube waiting there on our left behind the likes. Fambolem, Charlse, Francis, Margai, the leader and presidential candidate for the PMDC party. Kushesa, welcome to Wiyad. When are we all get them?
Thank you very much, and a very special good evening to Imran.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Also, thank Una for that inspiring welcome song.
Thank you.
I mean, it portrays patriotism. May God continue for bless Una, give Una knowledge, wisdom, and understanding wherever Una dey, make Una be worthy ambassadors of this country. I'm glad for you on this program tonight, and we will make the most of them by God in power. Thank you.
Amen. We honor like Iman say for day with you again. Now the platform. You know, like for me, we don't take long years. We are not talk with you. I'm very much happy today for talk with you again because I'll be used for say, Margai, what do you think about this? But we don't take some time. Thank you very much, and we're happy to forget you. All right, so let's start the ball rolling. You know, before we talk about married business, you get for prepare very, very well, you know, and see that things then go on how it's supposed to go. So the first question where they ask you, you're a presidential candidate for the PMDC party. You don't do your nomination. You don't go all through the process system, you know. So what do you think about the ECSL and the electoral process and the different stages the way they don't go. As a presidential candidate, you satisfied so far with waiting the ECSL they do?
Thank you very much. To be quite candid, I've been feeling say ECSL, what they call the National Electoral Commission, go be different. In other words, behave positively under Mohamed Kone. But unfortunately, waiting I don't observe over the weeks, I really disappoint.
Okay.
And it really shows either ECSL under the leadership of Mohamed Kone, not understand them functions, or then they behave in a deceitful and deceptive manner for plunge this country into a chaos, where by the grace of the Almighty, some of we not go accept. We will do all in with power by the grace of the Almighty for make no trouble, no occasion that this country here. Sierra Leoneans don't suffer a lot. They deserve peace, stability, security, and development. Now, I will try for be very brief. Now, the ECSL na a creature of statute. The current statute na the Public Elections Act of 2022. Nine create the ECSL. And it give them functions for perform, for conduct elections, do voter registration. But in all of this, it talks then get for be very fair in all waiting and they do. But I don't see say fairness not a part of the vocabulary of ECSL. Why make I talk so? When PMDC go nominate, and according to the Public Elections Act, ECSL get the mandate for make every political party will qualify for contest the elections for no waiting na the program for a particular day or period by gazetting it. Instead of then do what the law say, the statute say, then choose the easy way out for the WhatsApp people them and use the social media. I know they bother una with the law because I just don't file today an application to the Supreme Court where they challenge Mohamed Kone incompetency for being Chief Electoral Commissioner on two scores. One, Section 32, subsection 3 of the Public Elections Act say, for make them go appoint you commissioner, let alone Chief Electoral Commissioner, the president get for consult with leaders of political parties, not of the leadership, because difference there between leadership and leaders. And there is a Supreme Court decision by none other than a renowned judge of blessed memory, Beckles Davis, where talks say which side you supposed for consult. If you not consult, all what you they do in null and void. Another Supreme Court decision they will say statutory requirements are mandatory. In other words, you don't get any option but for follow them to the letter. If you don't follow them to the letter, then everything they go in vain. Now, we as PMDC, when Mr. President put out a publication, say, it don't please him for nominate Mohamed Kone as Chief Electoral Commissioner, we write him a letter, copy the Attorney General, when a Chief Legal Advisor to the government and other institutions, say comply with Section 32, subsection 3. In other words, there was no consultation. We copy Parliament. When that issue came before Parliament, there was hue and cry in Parliament as to whether they for approve them or not. In the end, they get for take a vote. 60% say they for take him as Chief Electoral Commissioner. 40% say no. No in the sense that as the man we've been there in charge of the financial unit na the country, na be a public official under the definition of Section 171, subsection 1 of the 1991 Constitution. It say, for make you be a public official, you for they receive salary from the consolidated fund or from monies voted by Parliament. And also the law say, before you become a commissioner, let alone Chief Electoral Commissioner, you for be a registered voter, which Mohamed Kone was not. And those are two serious omissions where either of them don't sufficient for disqualify Mohamed Kone. And Section 76(1)(b) of the Constitution say, if you receive money from the consolidated fund as a public official, you for resign 12 months before any such appointment. There was no such resignation on the part of Mohamed Kone. And this is also repeated in Section 75, when at the qualification section of the Constitution, where they talk, say, before you be eligible for be elected a member of Parliament, when one of the requirements them under Section 32, subsection 4, you know for be a public official. So Mohamed Kone no resign. I think say na a disservice, if not a deceitful attitude on the part of Mohamed Kone for occupy that chair where he knows say it definitely not qualified. But then, for answer your question further, elections supposed to be free and fair, irrespective of which side you sympathy lie. Now, PMDC no nominates in 8 districts out of the 16 districts. Namely, you get Kenema, you get Kailaun, you get Bond, you get the districts then at the north entire, you get Bombali, you get Falaba, you get Koinadugu, you get Cambia, you get Karine. All of them places here, 8 districts. ECSL refused for allow PMDC for nominate.
Waiting at the cause to that.
Eh?
Waiting at the cause to that.
Well, since it's not a very brief program, I don't exhibit all the correspondence where would they bring then lapses here to the attention of ECSL, and they don't address them at all. So now one of the arguments that way I get for put forward before the 5 wise heads them na the Supreme Court.
Okay. So, since...
But over and above that, it will surprise you for no say when it come for a lot campaign dates, Mohamed Kone make a very serious blunder in the sense that the dates and where they give, then they clash. For example, in Bo District, on the 10th of June, 2023, he gave that day to NDA and PMDC. Where enough for be so. On the 18th of June, 2023, he gave that date to PMDC and pre-PIN party, pre-NIP party. On the 17th of June, 2023, he gave that date to NGC and PMDC. In Port Loko, on the 18th of June, 2023, he gave that date to PMDC and SLPP. On the 10th of June, 2023, he gave that date to Namoyamba to PMDC and SLPP. Namoyamba still on the 17th of June, 2023, he gave that date to PMDC and NDA. Tell me, this is not a recipe for disaster?
And quickly, on that area there, like, they don't support... They don't
campaign at the same district on the same day.
They don't support the word where some people can say them party there, so now the smaller party them, you know, now the country, or they not get better, you know, followers them. Now that in don't do so now. And in election, like journalists saw the Electoral Commission, you know, certain actions and the way you're not supposed to take, certain things that we not need for follow like the public, and you need for be independent and make sure say you treat everybody equally. So in the case of this, we not see any equality, you know, in terms of the campaign date.
Well, concerned about, imagine if SLPP and PMDC they meet now and back the same day. What do you think they go happen?
Chaos, of course.
Problem go there, and we know one problem.
Yes.
But over and above me, as the presidential candidate, after I don't go through nomination, I don't pay the nomination fees, they don't give me certificate. ECSL not give me any dates for campaign at the country. You see, presidential campaign for the nationwide, because the entire nation, they vote for a president. Unlike under this district proportional representation, where the constituency is circumscribed in the sense that if you the team up Namoyamba district, when I take up the matter with what you tell me, I can go utilize the days then where you don't put aside for independent candidates. Well, assuming I behave stupidly, I follow your advice. I go meet independent candidates to get the same right as me in the campaign. Then me say begin campaign. Then other political party can campaign. What thing will happen? So these are the lapses we don't show the inept of ECSL under the leadership of Mohamed Kone.
All right.
So me believe don't argue in the Supreme Court. I believe say and hope and pray say the Supreme Court go put the interests of the nation above all other interests.
All right.
Thank you.
Imran, come inside.
I want to inside quick because you see when big person in the
yes,
talk,
Imran.
you get for put you yes close na ground. I like the way the power puts the case, waiting and waiting. He talk about the ECSL governor. You see, anything that this world here, where get aid, you get ill. If you get ill, you get aid. For me, it not surprise me at all. Because this man here, I don't check him, I check him. Me now one of the first people and we talk for say, then get for watch this man and this dates what then choose. Then get for really review him. He don't say why they talk him. And I go say the reasons then why I say so. When I look all these things will happen, how we uncle, we papa, the father of politics in Sierra Leone, nicely put all them things there, letter by letter. He dots them all, and he give them full stop, put a full stop, and come out for it. You dey clearly see, say, there has been a conspiracy. Them thing there what happens, so not to one person do them. Them people there would never have been able to do them thing there if they not be get other people and way aid and abate. This man, if they work in a state house, now be a financial director in a state house. And the man where they work with, na Kapua na a man where they say, cheat plenty, baby money, during APC term. And where SLPP can have power, that man they be there under investigation. Now they all two be the work hand in glove in a state house. Who side and can pick this man, Mohammed Kone, what if the man say Kone, that means that he should go and go now, or if he could connect. This man here, under a directorship, where he is in charge of finance. Now that send the scandal for that $1 million we lost, where they say, nah, chief minister broke balance. Now him, under a leadership, he give deceitfully the excuse to ACC for me to not dig under the dirty, for me to pull the scam come out. Now, in free chief minister aid, so that we don't pick him, they don't IMAC and say, this man, now a notorious crook, this man, now a pair of safe hand, because you see, MAADA be a government, if they put people in a place, he talk him himself, he say, no, they pick people that way not sabi. So the first test, you get for be an ultra crook. So if you don't know for say, it need person way crooked for the ECSL. So in not say a step pair of hand will be Mohammed Kone. Now they put a day. And how Mohammed Kone can they? We all see how can they Yom Kela pull close na parliament. He saying don't go talk to a lawyer then. NGC, they off. They believe say Mohammed Kane qualify. It's him up, he put his foot down, bam na ground. He say Mohammed Kane na the man. But what in the Bible tell we? The Bible say, in my father's house there are many mansions. Behold, Kanye Yom Kelabi, they tell we for say, Black Belly Claw, man. It's Pantini say, oh man, Kododi, Mderang, go before brother come. You just go before. You know the John the Baptist, me na Jesus Christ. This na a plan, na a conspiracy. Kanye now, it is SLPP. The very Kanye we recommend them. You know they say that. So, with all them things there, I like so. I go left for make my uncle tell me how he see them, whether it makes sense. Because I don't talk them from how long. I say them people there, all of them, even Abbas Bundu, he don't want parliament. Now the landlord. Abbas Bundu na the most crooked, the most ultra corrupt individual ever in the history of that country. Day. We all know for say, MAADA now a criminal enterprise he run. Now in the CEO. And he make sure say all the departments, that is the ECSL, the parliament, the law courts, he puts all the officers then they. So we own most senior politician of the country. Man where you know go compare Bengbelam or Panlam to electricity bulb. In a clear 100-watt bulb. How you see them thing I put. And how you go break them down for Wisa.
Thank you very much, Imran. Now, one of the things we go surprise you in particular, because I work with you, Daddy, you know me very well. When you look at Section 56 of the Public Elections Act, what it says the date for the general election of members of parliament other than paramount chief members of parliament shall be on the first Saturday of November after the expiration of the tenure of members of parliament. In other words, the constitution where na the supreme law na the land, yes, it don't fix a definitive period for general elections. Now, Mohammed Kone Denkam, I'm sure in connivance with in cohorts them, then decide for put this election during rainy season. You go grab, go supersede waiting the constitution say?
No, sir. The constitution and the supreme law, where every other law is bound to the country.
Exactly. Well, Mohammed Kone no be no say we get masters them we sabi the law and interpret the law. The majority they do things fitty fatter. They feel say this nation will just accept them. I think say they don't reach them Waterloo.
But even before this term, they don't attempt them things and they don't get away with them. So they just feel say every other time they forget away with them.
Well, this is so because the Salon people then we always don't say they live with kids God. But when God himself said, he don't talk to we through that cutting tree in Fodon 1. Cutting tree we done there for over 200 years. He just put on by himself. Now message God they send. He say all them title when under that cutting tree. He said they get expiry dates. Now the dates don't reach. So there's going to be a change, and I am the game changer. I'm the president in waiting. No doubt about it.
We are so delighted for get you, Naya, because when they talk to person, we get wisdom. Then say, man, we get big head pass you, get plenty here pass you. Then say, Usai, big man, they see where sit down, na ground. Pikino, they see I'm weaving we claim leather. We so happy where you did with Wisa. And besides, your legal process, they stand above all. So we not get much for talk when they come from that area. I just like the way where you pick the law for we like how they pick bone pan fish. We like that. So when you don't go na court so for them thing there, we all know for say the court na part of MAADA bio a criminal enterprise. What thing you they anticipate say go happen?
Well, me, they pray and they ask the people of this country, both within and without Sierra Leone, let we pray to God, make it touch the hearts and minds of the judges. Then 5 people with them will go sit down for this application. As I've been saying, make them put the national interest above all other interests. Otherwise, anything we go follow, now then go get themselves for blame and be responsible. We pray to God that everything will go on peacefully and that at the end of the day, Mama Salong go rise up to the occasion and give peace to people them of this country as well as development.
Thank you, sir. What can you go tell me about the other day when we see the presidents they make gaya before plenty people them. They tell them for say people and when they protest, in they watch them Kojuma serviceman say that they look them yai to yai, make them come out, make it crush them, make it deal with them anyhow. And you know better than anybody else, say the constitution are prescribe. So the people of the country say protest are their right.
Yeah.
But make them gather together and associate, not their right. And we don't decide, say, we not let what's happen in our country. They say free and fair elections. It will be free, fair, and credible. But we the people, they will not follow. Would they see, say, this election is not free, is fearful, and is not credible at all. We ask questions, they say they answer the questions. Now we say, they can't complain. This man was supposed to be father of the nation. When you begin to cry, first, you dey try for investigate for nobody they cry for. Cook some. If not food he wants, where he set him out, you arrange the food you give him. In a bit he want between. follow with sex we much without him giving us anything for console we or encourage we. He say go come up for we. He go can deal with we. And we don't decide say Sierra Leone, now we are the mandate. Not so Inge we mandate. Now we are the bosses. We they come out peacefully. We they come out for exercise with constitutional rights. Where na the law na the land na Inge we were supreme. And like you were sabi for explain the law with a fine-tooth comb. You know they left the reject, they pick all the reject na the ground. Do you sir? Explain to we how you see them and what you advise we where they come on and do.
Thank you very much, Imran. You see, the opposition, including me, we all been asleep. We are glad we don't wake from we slumber. Provision day under section 49C of the Constitution, we make MAADA they behave so. Because if we don't address that provision day by repealing it before Parliament be the rise, where MAADA they all be for they on the same pedestal with the campaign. In other words, in order to get access to state apparatus like money, like motor car, like a security, we all they go on we own steam.
This will be what are the provision where they talk about so because this looks serious.
That's section 49C.
What did he say?
Of the Constitution, he say, we say the president in term, it don't expire. And we they go to elections, parliamentary elections. Notwithstanding, in 5-year term done, he gave for day for 3 months, not more than 3 months. Unfortunately, that subsection not go on for talk, waiting will happen where that 3 months they don't done. Well, if we all been done sit down under this coalition we don't form, we read the law properly and interpret them, we'll be for don't put in the missing link. MAADA not be for continue when in 5-year term done. You know, under the Constitution as a president, you get just 2 5-year terms each, whether consecutive or otherwise.
So now this exactly I want to make clear because at some point,
this law, and me, God don't guide me as to how.
At some point, some people misunderstand this thing where you talk about. So, you know, this whether consecutively or otherwise, you know, will be the time for explain them. I want to follow you as a legal-minded somebody. Then you put them for because we can just try no more. Where they can say from the layman's point of view. Now, Paul say when you see don't want for 1 5 year, for done 10 years before that person come, or you like, or you they can vote you out and then you get the chance.
When they say consecutively or otherwise, after I don't do 5 years, if my party not put me up again, I go sit down wait. Then I can take another 5 years if they put me there. Now that it mean 5 years where they come after the other one. Because you know they come together. So if you don't do in first 5 years like we don't do and done so now, if the party not put them up, say according to the party constitution, something they where they believe say no allow them for put them up as the presidential candidate, he can go sit down wait. After another 5, 10, 15 years, he can for do a second term. So in other words, in the totality, you know they do more than 10 terms, 10 years.
Your entire life.
Your entire life.
Like you strong, like we honest like who must strong so I not get right again.
One day no they add Panam. If not to be for this clause we say as long as a general election pending, you can do it even though you term done for not more than 3 months. So but the constitution stops short for talk waiting will happen, Uda go occupy the chair when that 3 months done.
Imran, they ask you a question about protest. Tell me about this in the law.
Well, you see, a lot of people then they misconstrue Section 17 of the Public Order Act, number 46 of 1965. If you look that law there, no law, no day na salon we tell you say where you want protest. You forgo obtain permission from the IG. Waiting you for do now for right inform the IG say with a protest. So that the IG go send security and make sure say people they not infiltrate and turn a peaceful protest into a violent protest. Now only when you get procession different from protesting. 9, you need for right to the IG, then the IG go determine the route we not go follow.
So
but
yeah, let me understand every word you talk here. We need to understand that because this is very crucial.
Even educated people then they get this Section 17 wrong.
So now that make you there today and you educate with ma before you come here. So now we get the difference between the procession and the protest.
Exactly.
I want you throw more light for that procession and protest. You know, the really difference with it.
Well, procession now like say we they go church with him up in a line for go inside the church. Normally na a peaceful exercise. Protest, you can even team up in a line, but you they vent something we're not happy about. Now, the one then where they protest against, then go to them about them because Tin Trangan at the country, then go give them money, then give them the t-shirts on wear, then so na jump inside them and cause wahala. So the protest where even the organized way for be peaceful, way na part of democracy in every civilized country. It will turn violent.
I want to ask
Then
you a
the
last
police go
question before Imran then come inside. Quick one.
Yeah.
This same thing where you quote so. I remember clearly Adi Macaulay, a lawyer as well.
Yeah.
Try for tell people them about this same thing.
Now, you not try tell them now they hold on the ground go see.
Correct. There you go. So now the same thing you do so now and people them don't already say then they begin protest tomorrow. You know, let me talk this kind of way. The kind of way out thing they go like me now. If I come on a door, I all placard right now. I begin say the government not they do this, the government not do this. We demand this, we demand this. The next minute and they arrest me. But if I come on a door, I put loud speaker. I begin say the government they do well, the government they do well. Nobody cares about me.
You see, the unfortunate way President Bio as president, they intimidate people. Then because me self listen to him talk this morning, where he say the campaign today and tomorrow. They didn't have free time for see Uda go protest.
Yes.
I mean, you as president, they talk them thing and even if not that you mean, keep them close to your chest. Because the president not there above the law. People then feel say when they say president get immunity, you not go arrest them, prosecute them, you not go litigate against them. That is wrong. Section 48(4), it gives them immunity from prosecution or litigation, but it is not absolute.
Okay.
If he go misconduct himself, we can proceed against him under Section 51 of the Constitution, and then we can impeach him. When we impeach him, we go remove the immunity. He end up like any other person, and therefore liable to be arrested and prosecuted. So make people understand that one day.
People then talk for say that area didn't they impeach. Do you tell we waiting at the thing that we can impeach presidents for?
Misconduct. You violate the Constitution. You go do something where they bring, instead of joy to you people them, hardship to you people them. You go talk to some people then go exhibit violence, somebody died and then kind of things. Like how they see they happen na Pujan, na Falaba, etc., etc. We they take note of all them miscreants then did. Me don't put a team together by the grace of the Almighty, irrespective of which party they in a state house, all them one way they perpetrate violence, they will get for pay price for them.
A question me the way I want for ask.
Papa, I don't cut you what I want to finish this question here. But then talk for say the president creates back and the impeach him.
No, if it done under Section 50 under Section 50, if he creates or enable for perform the presidential functions, then he set up a committee where a doctor or doctors then go examine them and then report whether he fit for office or not. If he not fit for office, then go remove him.
All right.
Well, in MAADA BO case, he creates and
Me not a doctor, or me not a lawyer.
All right. So let's just ask you this question quickly.
So
The issue of MAADA BO.
Respect the head of state, but let us not compromise over principles.
All right. So a question where I want to ask you briefly, I listened to our president, so MAADA BO when he did na the campaign na the Western area. They talk to in support of them. And the word where he used, now that word then they can arrest other people them for. For example, this time we don't hear you say they want for touch some of una. If they touch una, we go touch them back and we go show them say they don't meet up the matches box. As a leader, when you talk to your people them, what's kind of thing where you send to them?
Now, MAADA BO, now same one again where the campaign. He tell the woman, then say, "Wuna woman, they wait him up na ya. If any of una vote SLPP, something wrong with una." You get me? Eh?
Yes, we clear.
I mean, we all know say perhaps a slip of tongue, but me can say you subconscious. Now they talk what really you mean.
All right.
Then a potloko, he go, he say na Marampa. He said don't spend $50 billion.
Yes.
Now, Fatima told look at the Minister of Finance. So we get that kind of money and not know about them.
All right. As we give what I don't crown you today in this family, I'll say you are the father of politics. Inside my
the way desperate now, go behave that way.
You don't
wait. Mr. Margai, this one where you talk just now. It fits me. You mean Fatima turn watch MAADA BO and say you get this kind of money? You know me no.
No, he not talk him.
Yeah, no, by action. Just kidding.
The way he turn, he look him. You go read the mind. He said, "Bra, you been get that kind of money. Me and you in the house. I don't know about him."
All right, Mr. Margai. As we be what I don't crown you today, now as father of politics, na Mama Saloon, especially in the good side for see the country unite and go before. That reminds me, in 2017, we see a married, and
2007.
We see a married, and this marriage be so sweet, and the house been there in order. But it reached a time where we been see this marriage scatter. Waiting I try for talk. We been see Usa been join Aneskuruma, and it be end up for win with the support where you come with. And this time again, we they see that they prepare another year close to ring them for another married between you and Dr. Samura Kamara.
Yeah.
What to make you decide for do this married again with Dr. Samura Kamara?
Thank you very much. Briefly, in 2007, Anes no ever can na me host or send somebody for ask for me support for the runoff. Na me sit down, because me na man is this, I can pray for may God give me direction and sense. So when I don't sit down, I don't analyze the country, the direction where they go. Now I say, God, give me sense for do waiting at the right thing. So now we do clean. I call me executive members. We discuss. Say, well, ECSL, then don't if we vote them all because now we and APC being qualified for the runoff. But then go spend $1 now ECSL. So then knock we out the runoff come between SLPP and APC. So now I say, which side we go? I not talk for so. Plenty people they not be like APC. Why? I don't know. The few then will elect nine and say, well, we trust you as leader. You decide, give me direction. Whatever you say, we go in that direction. So we put onto a vote. Now we decide for support Ernest. We make Ernest king. And me and Ernest will not get problem. And by the grace of God, we don't get problem. Now, in 2018, Bio Kanaya with Kanja Sisina Mios. Me and me were Fusidona Pala. Now, MAADA Bio attempt for go hold me foot. That mean they way they. For beg me for give and support. Now I say, Bogo Sidom. I say, this is a primitive business. I say, I know what you there for. I say, me and me were put on discuss. The only thing we left now for America go discuss out with me executives them. We don't decide for give you the chance. But this time round, I don't see say the country not they go before. I mean, the division within this country is unprecedented, not even in the days of Shaka Stevens. So I say we get for do something. So now I call Samura them. I say we let we try form a coalition. I say because now the trend is now nationwide. Now Europe, now Asia, now Africa. I say let we coalesce. So now in 7 parties and come together, we register. Plus 1 movement. Now we decide say we go work as a team. So we decide say we and APC now we na the big boys them, na the coalition. No for split we vote. PMD decide say we not go put up candidates them na the north and the western area. Let we not go split the votes. So we ask APC for do likewise na the southeast. Because na they the first day. SLPP they claim ownership of the southeast. PMDC they claim ownership of the southeast. So to make me and Biogo prove who that actually get support na the southeast. Undoubtedly. We say the team Bio, not the team with the greatest respect. So waiting with they say is if runoff day between APC and SLPP, all the other 6 parties then we all the throw with the APC. Now Samran are the next president. But if runoff day between PMDC and SLPP, then all they throw them with BME, na me, na the emerging president. But if runoff day between APC and PMDC, we know they can't fit. We they sit down, we negotiate, we form waiting then call power sharing, like how they happen in Ireland, France, and other places. Samra go lead this country for 2.5 years. Thereafter that me take over or vice versa.
Okay.
Now they are remain that.
So,
but SLPP in the usual mischievous way go spread rumor, we go viral. They say me don't join APC. But they're not able for produce me membership card today. Just like how they lie say me go McKinney, I go to Ernest by Kroma. He go give me $15,000. I go give him information. Which information me no know. When I tell Ernest, na laugh, he laugh.
Okay.
He say I be for go na radio, make I go debunk this lie with a lie. He say, but since MAADA no go na radio and talk, why make it sack you? He say, now I make me no the bother. If me na you just allow sleeping dogs to lie.
I got 2 questions for you.
Yes.
One, what do you see in Samura? What make you feel say it will be a better president when you not see in MAADA?
Well, quite frankly, Samura na a cool politician. Na man we he no able talk like me. I mean, unlike me. Me na lawyer. Before that, talking na been part of my hobby. But Samura no able talk. But Samura na a gentleman. Samura like this country. Samura is educated. Samura gets sympathy for the people of this country. All the attack when they attack APC from Pujang to Falaba to Bo, where Yeri say then they go now, then they attack the northerners them, then they loot all, then shop them. We're very dangerous. Because if the North themselves say then they retaliate, now tribal warfare and ain't going to take place. We will not want in this country. So, Samura me believe say, if runoff come, we give a chance, it go change the dynamics of politics now. Yeah. If runoff day between we and SLPP, then give me the chance. Like Samura, we go change the political dynamics in this country. Yeah. But with MAADA, and they look at MAADA, we been in the army. In 1996, when I go recall that election day, where they say Kababin win, not to Kababin win, now Dr. Karipasma bin win. Now Jonah and I mean change the figures there. He removed 700 and something thousand voters from UNDP. So, MAADA Bio Naimi order say make them fire all over the country, make it appear say Salonde under military attack. So that people then go afraid for go vote. So that it will remain head of the army and head of state.
So if you do something like this in this election?
No, let me hang out there no more. God go take control. Make a put on that way there. God go take control.
You know why I ask you this question?
I know why you ask.
Because I can
remember.
Let
we hang out.
In 2000,
not to all you they talk.
Yeah.
Now for hang some. Let them keep guessing. I beg.
Okay.
But not stupid though. This election, yeah, it will be peaceful. And who that God want make it so that Russia and in the sit down there. Nobody know they force any impostor for Sirona Russia.
Okay.
You don't show we a character we make a lot of us till we self reach the age where then we say we don't gray and ripe in age. We go always respect you because your temperament now one way cool, your disposition very good, your personality now one of fatherliness. You don't show say you're not a patriarch. It's no doubt. Your constitution, you make up, you're cool. You know, you're not the kind person where everybody go wish you be a daddy. You make you be a daddy or for big grandpa because of you make up. We see because of that you temperament, that you cool temperament, that you liberal character where disposition where you don't show right through your leadership. We see most of you critics them. They say with all clarity, they say, you na Margai Pekin. And when you na Margai Pekin, you not for be anything less but pass SLPP. You don't sell out SLPP. And you na a Margai, son of the Margais, you get Margai blood. Talk to we. How you can feel where you read things like that one day.
Well, thank you very much. One thing I will tell you for free is that Samiti and Sir Albert, when are the co-founders of SLPP, then vex Pambio. Because the bad name way he don't give SLPP, not to the SLPP this way they been found. SLPP have been peaceful, respectful, and caring party. Not to a violent party, not to a party where they intimidate, they harass people them, where they don't impoverish the people them, where they preach tribalism. So they vex Panam. I mean, me decide for FSLPP when we contest for the leadership of SLPP in 1995, November, I've been to Mani. After the election, I go to party office in Rodin Street. The then national chairman, Reverend Paul Domba of blessed memory, now he say, Charles, what in are you vote? I say 46, sir. He said, no, not a 46 you get to. He said, you polled 103. He said, Kaba get 46. He said, Prince Harding then changed the number there. And later, people then will act in concert with Prince them, they don't can apologize. And in the Prince, several times, he don't meet me. He say, make a can't tell me, say, he want kind of house can apologize. But somebody courage it for come. But I believe say it go come before he go take an exit. But waiting me, they say anybody we not mean well for this country, we mean for disrupt this election. By the grace of the Almighty, he go die left free. He not go see this election.
That's bring me to the question on the thing we want for talk again. We get a fast on the 19 and the 20. And I'll not forget to get a fast for the fast for County, the 19 and the 20 of this month. And we know say by the 21 we get results, get that strong feeling there, because this particular election now wonder now get for happen in this election, because all the game plan they don't do, but now wonder now get for happen where the results get for come up. So man, they turn, then they paralyze instantly.
Mr. Margai, I get this question where people get high interest for understand what's have been the problem. You now be the Attorney General and Minister of Justice to caretaker bill, when a MAADA bill. We mean say you now the legal advisor for MAADA bill. What bring the separation between you and MAADA bill? We then can big position here where it been give.
Thank you very much. I feel say the possible way really for answer that question on MAADA bill, but I go attempt. Me believe say even though MAADA bill not go na radio or television and talk why make it sack me, and not go ever do am. Because no reason no day. Now pressure, David Francis and others then pressurize them. Because me, they not hate me and afraid, and they afraid me because of what I stand for. So man been joining SLPP under the Bureau administration for can thief, and they don't thief enough. And they know say if me na be Attorney General, they no go venture to one. Like by now, then they rot in a jail. So I wrote a letter to Mr. President. I said me na the chief legal advisor, but I don't observe say, they make references to me on legal matters. I say, for example, you go make David Francis a chief minister. I say, if you go through the constitution, provision all day about chief minister. Now, president and vice president. I say, so they usurp the vice president in function. I say, right, then he impeach you for that one day. Then I say, you don't appoint 9 people them as ministers. They not qualify. Just as Corner not qualify under Section 76(1)(b). They were all government officials and they not resign. And I copy the then chief minister. So from that time, they get an aversion towards me. But me not be sick. I please my God and my conscience. Now small bobo for me. Now me and big brother them they play ball and where they call. Me not be even sabiam. So then go meet na King Street, Kona Lodge, Briwa Bindede, Napoleon Dede, Abbas Bundu Dede, and a host of them. Then say make them petition the president. Say they're not going to work with me not a team player. So me and my wife been they watch television on a Monday evening. Now my phone ring. Now the then chief minister say, no, na me, Professor David Francis. President say for tell you say he don't remove you as Attorney General and Minister of Justice. He don't appoint some other person. Now I say thank the president for the opportunity he give me for serve. But remind and say not to by television he be appoint me. And as I sit here, president no ever write me letter for sack me. So honestly, to me faith, me self go on for no waiting I do wrong, waiting I be supposed for do right, where I not do right. So that I know make the same mistake. So I they wait for your
they go around on the social media where plenty people they point finger to that particular statement of yours, say that could have been the reason. Waiting at this thing. What's that you say this time around? People learn not for depend on that thing we they call orders from above. You remember that?
Of course, that may have contributed, but that now the police barracks are go talk and King Tom. The then Minister of Internal Affairs, Soloku Bindede. Me not be no say Soloku they move around this country with sarin and dispatch rider, we're not supposed to do. The only person we're supposed to do that is the president, not even the vice president. So when they address the police and I say, as far as me concerned, as Attorney General and Minister of Justice, make nobody not tell me about orders from above. I say the law is no respect of persons. I say anybody apart from the president, they see they drive, sarin day before a motor car or dispatch riders, make them arrest them and make them talk and me give them the instructions. I said it openly, and I meant it. You say indiscipline is with problem in this country. I remember Solo could then grab them, go to vice president, ask him. Now, honest man, Jules de Jallo. Then go complain. Now he say, bo una sidom. He say, where we be in the opposition, not to then see how we be complain about. If the man don't come out, he try for do the right thing. Why we for criticize him? But there you are. These are the human beings who profess to be lovers of this country.
All right. Another
Having said,
yes, go ahead, please.
having said that, when I look at your colorful career, quite a lot of people agitated, you feel very intimidated because of your steadfastness for pursue things them the right way under the law. You dey follow the law like a fine tooth comb. You know they left no year untouched. Do ya, sir? I wonder you tell Salone people them what thing they motivate you or let you get this kind of courage.
Imran, to be honest with you, not because it's don't under. If I am who I am today, I want to you daddy, AB Kamara. Plenty people not be sabi AB Kamara. AB Kamara na be no nonsense man. If they tell you to your face what you think about you, you know and care how you feel. So now underarm I study, I learn characters and they and not get any regrets. The only two people then we can please now you life, you God, you conscience. You don't. Once you do that, you no need for worry. Mortal man, you can never please them.
Because we see how you team up for defend Kemo na Northerner, Kemo na APC.
Yeah.
You know, there's standard there where you don't show them very,
Okay,
very.
Sylvia Blyden, I defended as well. Sylvia Blyden.
And when you look at it, I can tell a lot of people and say there's a difference between a politician and a leader. In fact, you are more a leader than a politician because with you don't care whether you agree with the person. You don't care whether you like the person, you dislike the person. You don't care whether the person is mende, na team, na loco. If it is wrong, it is wrong. And if you go against the law, you know they look at color, you know they look at region, you they stand up for what is right, and you don't care whose kind of body eye they look you. So people and they wonder, say, why this man sounds so? Because we need more like you.
You go recall, say, even Sam Sumana, when he suspects, say, in lawyer not being the defend them in your interest, the late Blyden, he can't to me. Now me end up defend them and waiting then deny win at Supreme Court. Now in the ECOWAS court, go give way. Right. Please you God, please you conscience. Because when you left this world, elect you now the best lawyer like the late Dinglefoot. Nobody know they go defend you before you make her. Now you want grain the team up and give an account of your stewardship.
All right. You still watch we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And on YouTube, we get 2,181 people in where they watch right now. Please now for like the program because we only get 615. You know, please like the program and share them because things the way they happen here, you know, more things than the way we unveil for you today. You know, I don't see this man to go now traditional media them and they try to explain certain things, but you know they get the opportunity for complete some of a statement the way it be one for make. So today get the opportunity for they actually come to explain fine understand on some of them things there. So on YouTube, Sorry, on Facebook, we get 1,800 where they watch right now. So in real time, we get like 4,000 where they watch right now on both platforms, YouTube and on Facebook. So, and if you not subscribe yet, right now we get 75,183 people that wait on subscribe to we YouTube channel, and on Facebook 56,000. Now just watch quickly how many people that don't come inside. Yes, okay. If you not subscribe it, please consider for do so quick one. All right. So another question where people then go for no, because you begin for explain this, but that particular statement not being complete from you. Now the time you been there na radio democracy. Who that na MAADA bill? You been the attempt one day for talk about who that na MAADA bill. We go on for no today. Who that na MAADA bill?
Well, MAADA bill, according to Fatima, na my brother, my small brother. Because when they go Bangbatuk, I understand, say, Fatima say, me no like me people there and not put up candidate na Bangbatuk. Poor Fatima not understand, say, na district proportional representation where they go under. And by that I mean they know they vote for individual and a party, then they vote
who's Fatima for. What they talk about so in this case?
The first lady.
Ah, okay.
Now, he say, well, he say whatever misunderstanding they between MAADA bill and Big Brother, he said that's not to my own business. I like that. But although now we wef, I think say if for being business, but me and MAADA bill no get issue at all. We not get issue. From where he relieved me and two will not see eye to eye. I suppose the only tell we go see now where they hand over the power to me after the 24th of June.
All right, so I will still ask you the question in terms of MAADA bill, because the last time you self-analyze in work life, in work after, in life after this, in life after that, then you will tell we better understand who that MAADA bill be.
What I would just say, me own DNA in politics. I not like for talk about characters. I'd like for talk about issues. Okay. Me self we sit down are not perfect. Mm-hmm. I'm sure MAADA bill like me instead not perfect. Mm-hmm. But MAADA bill, candidly speaking, to me, not to politician. Maybe even for just continue at the army.
Okay.
It been get good intentions, no doubt about it. But as they can say, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. When they say chief bad, not only chief bad, now the one them where they are around the chief. About 80% of the one them where circle MAADA bill, they not been calm with any good intention for build up this nation, now for line them pocket. Some man have been polio waiting for itself, not been there. I know they call it the sabi themselves. But through MAADA bill indulgence, some man are multi-millionaire today. But if now the people they money, then don't thief na this country. As president, I want for assure me people and say, then go bring their money, then they back to the last penny.
You get the intention for become Attorney General and Minister of Justice again if you get the opportunity?
No, well, if for example, run up there between Samura and SLPP, where I sure say Samura go win, it will be me pleasure for go do the job where I've been done start where I not finish it as Attorney General. And
you know why I ask you this question? I just detected something a few days ago. I've been watch the APC manifesto and I find out say things that way with people let me don't request for Naya, then a pillar one. So I believe say then they listen and then they watch. So I really been get interest and one for no. Thank God you don't actually say you want for complete what you do, what you start. That issue of discipline in the country. Let God bless you with that thing there again. Anyway, I will just allow Imran and Fatima for come inside quickly before we take few calls from people in. Imran.
Waiting, I go ask we daddy, we uncle, we grandpa, man we don't show so much quality, not just as a politician, but more as a leader. Because a leader and a person will try for left legacy, one way people can go emulate. And you don't clearly show that, sir. I am really delighted. It's a privilege for Sidonia to talk with you. But having said that, now with the people that don't know say, we get seconded them around. What can you go advise the people them? Where then now they fall them? Because you know, say talking all the votes for Christmas.
No.
What can you go advise with people them? Say these elections when they come. What can you go advise them as a leader, as a father figure? What will be good for this country?
Imran, waiting me go say to we people them, all is not lost. But this time round, let us not vote because of color. Let us not say we people them in London at this party, therefore now they are the vote. Let us not vote because of tribe. Let we look Mama Salon today. We look Mama Salon yesterday. And determine which I want Mama Salon for the tomorrow. In other words, today better pass yesterday. How much na be one cup rest yesterday? How much na one cup rest now? How much na one bottle per mine? How much na be one bottle per mine? How much for bread today? How much for bread yesterday? These are basic necessities where the average Sierra Leonean entitled to. Not a way you go build small bridge. When are you obligation? You want to make people then can't heal you like how they heal Jesus na Nazareth? No. When you take over as head of state, you get an obligation to the people them for improve their lives, for make sure say they utilize their potential, their full potential. So not a favor you they do them. I don't do this, I don't do that. Because if we say that we can't always MAADA be put in a manifesto, it not do 1/3 of what he be promised. Look the Lunge Bridge. And you see the bridge yonder?
Yes, sir.
Now one Nigerian Minister of Works, the Minget Conference in Nigeria, all the works ministers in Africa, then go there. Nigeria, then go there. So when they don't go, after the meeting, the minister invited nine hosts to a reception. When they go there, then at the veranda, one of them say, bra, this was here, I call it Panamo. And I say, well, he say, I tell God, thank. He say, you see that bridge yonder? He said, the money now take build this house. The man look pin in see bridge. You know what I mean? So the money
Yes,
when they
sir.
put in the bridge, now it take part, it
He
build
help
the house.
himself.
He help himself. So now that nine they happy in a salon.
Oh my
And
goodness.
yesterday we no able to buy one plate cookery. Today, then they talk about millions and millions of dollars. But me go just pray to God. Make God touch the hearts of the people. Then put me in that chair there. I will be a game changer. I know they can't victimize anybody, but they can restore the dignity of Sierra Leoneans. And over and above all, for unite the people of Sierra Leone.
Quick question, please, on the economy. Before they come to power, I'm pretty sure you're aware of that. JJ Safa been say in 6 months they will change the economy. But when it come like 2 years down the line, he say let nobody not fool you. In 6 months, nobody not going for change any economy. But now we go to we come to this election. Now I don't ask back for 3 months. Say if they get 3 months, it go fix the economy again. So what did happen?
Now then they say they talk to me wife. I say, well, where you brother JJ Safa? Because my uncle na men JJ Safa, chief talker, Kaba talker. Now I say JJ Safa don't go quiet too. It don't pass months, me know yeri from JJ Safa. Sometimes that small one way don't gather. Now they try for secure now. You know, say game door over. Like me picking Mohammed Bangura self, I know they hear it from him. I don't know what's in the happening. But he says some the minister then don't begin send them famble, then go Turkey. Because now the Newfoundland down and they. Why then they do I don't know. They know they run after you, they run no more, you say then they chase me. Now you know why they run.
The time when you been there at the government of MAADA, it been do one public lecture. Usa say African leaders are notoriously known for not delivering on their promises.
I don't know who I read that one though. Because in one of the few, and I think say if we behave like how President Momo been behave, when he don't fail the nation, he sum up courage. Go on television and apologize to the nation, say, I don't fail una. That's so beautiful do before he taking exit.
Right.
But let them pull with Mansara, MAADA building on the way out.
Okay, Fatima, please come inside quickly.
Oda Fatima Bio?
No.
Yeah. Hi, Uncle Charles. How are you?
Hello, darling. How are you?
I am blessed. Thank you, Uncle Charles.
Nice.
First and foremost, I want to give you my gratitude, to accept, because it's your duty. It's everybody's duty that is in public eye.
Can you bring me a wine glass?
Come to the media, please, and explain, because people want to know, what is happening. So thank you. I give you that gratitude. Thank you. And
I shall toast to that.
You're welcome, Uncle Charles. And Uncle Charles wants few more things. And Mohamed Kone, I'm going to sue Mohamed Kone because he is, he's bringing depression and hypertension to our people, and that's one. And the other thing, please, let's work together to bring the people out. The first segment that went, to prison, because there's a lot of people that went to prison after that August 10, so that they can come out, because it's our right, to protest. Nobody wants MAADA to fail. We don't want MAADA to fail. And then he should listen to the voice and the cry of the people, to be successful in life. But then they are in prison, they are, languishing. Some of them have, sexual harassment. I'm talking because, from my, specialty as a human rights activist. Yeah. And those are my concerns. And I want you to let the people know, because right now, they keep on talking to me about, the election. Some of them are afraid. They don't know what is going to happen. Thank you for re-echoing that, this is going to be a peaceful election. And I'm telling them that this election is a history-making election. Everybody should go, and witness and vote, and let your vote be heard. Make that difference, because this is the 21st century. We all have to make a difference in life. And we want, to build our nation, to beautify. We only have one salon. And MAADA, I'm always telling MAADA, you're not just the one product of salon. We are all product of salon. We are all product of salon, so you're not the only one. And you should stop intimidating people, telling them where to go. You should not go here, this, like what is happening, to the APC. Yes, I am an APCN, but I am a human too. I don't want people, to suppress other people and say, you cannot go here. This is where you should go. Tear gas, that's very humane. You don't want those things to happen to your own people, your own child. So you should not let that happen. And when he took an oath, he said, I will take care of the people and their property. And that oath, it's between him and God now, because the oath, he took the Bible and said that. So that's between him and God. Whatever he does, he's going to answer to God. And my stuff, and people are perishing. There's no food, and because you're right there, some people don't have food to eat. There's a lot of kush going around with these young boys and the young girls, and even the officers, the people in uniform. And so I want you to talk to them about, that they should not fear. Go vote. You guarantee them that, go. It's your right. Nobody's going to take that from you. For you to make a difference, you should do. That's your power. Nobody can take that power that you have. You should fight for that. And people, even here, in the US, and then, you know, people die, you know, to make that right happen. So this is the same thing we're going to do over there. For now, this election, nobody is going to intimidate us. Like, you know, for us that are living here, when you speak, they said, you come in here and you will know what you will do to you. We will lock you up. Like I said, nobody's going to lock me up because it's my free speech. And I have to say, you know, I am a product of Salone, just like you. You don't have, you know, the right you have, that's the same right. You can tell me, you know, you have your president and stuff. I'm not a president, but I am a human being and I'm a product of Salone.
Right.
Thank you
very much for this rapprochement. Now that I have your contact number, I want to assure you that I'm going to put a legal team together. If you could furnish us with the names of those who are incarcerated, either at Demba Road or in any of the prisons here, we shall look into their case and to ensure that justice is done.
Amen.
Okay?
Thank you, Uncle Charles.
Because Claudia School approached me months ago, but she never followed up. I hope you will furnish me with the necessary particulars so that we can get them out of that dungeon.
Thank you, but Uncle Charles, you know, I don't let you sleep. I'm constantly, you know, bothering you. So
no, it's my pleasure.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure.
All right, continue further with we. 2,319 on YouTube. Please, una make the like go to 1,792 likes, and on Facebook we get 1,700. A lot of people get interest for Yeri from Charles Francis Margai. Yes. So let's just take the short break from the former mayor of Freetown City Council, and after that, we will go straight to the calls.
Can go talk and come. Now even we want. If we turn the clean one,
tell the mayor 2010 where he bring such projects in this country. So as a grower, this don't give me job. You know, when I buy cab, they ride bike, and I be survived. So like when this project come, I don't get this opportunity for be part of it, and I'm so happy because I don't immensely contribute to the growth of Sierra Leone. As long as this tree planting is concerned.
Me, I be student. Because of money business, I be go out of studies. But this particular project don't make I continue with my academic studies. This particular project don't make I able to take care of my family them.
It don't benefit me a lot because part of that money that I don't even foresee to us. I don't even forget business, why they manage, why they take care of, how they buy me a back, how they sell, how they get profit out of it.
I mean, I'm a student. This is the first week we don't come again. And I don't get so much experience. I can't ever have about job business. So like first time I start, I may get difficulties. But right now I tell God thank you because this will not really improve me small.
First will not be the no say family get something. But this the end time now, where you cancel off with mayor bring this project for we don't know now say farming is very good because where they farm, where they make a garden there, would they pick them, would they eat them, would they sell back.
Mina Yvonne Akisoya, former and aspiring mayor of Freetown. On 24th June 2023, I asked all Freetonians for votes for competence, integrity, and delivery. Vote for Yvonne Akisoya. Hashtag 5 more to do more. Hashtag transform.
for still we sit clean. Even what come from here, from here.
Thank you very much. Now we go straight to the line and begin take few calls them from we people them where they watch we right now on both platform YouTube and on Facebook. What do ya? We one for big, you know. I know say the time not okay, but they take 1 minute 30 seconds per call and we take few calls only. Yeah. So we go straight and take the first call where we get. Please stick to the issue and reduce the volume of your set before ever you go on with your contribution. Okay, we go to the very first caller where we see Idala Kontofili. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Me na Dara from Tofli. Now, good evening.
How you doing?
Not bad. I really feel privileged for listening to this program today.
Okay.
Mr. Margai na somebody we have been the support when I've been the FPC and we been hope say if I don't win, we even actually win ISLPP presidential leadership challenge. But of course, as he talk no more, the people them in the freedom because now upright man, so then get to Jan Kaba. Since then, he don't act like other politicians. So I get great respect for him. And probably, if God help we pull the tyrants out. Some of we ready for go try for see how we go form a stronger coalition so that we go move away from them two parties there. We then don't become very destructive to the country. But for now, this tyrant, we need for stand together, let it come out. So I tell you, plenty thank you for bringing up. And Pa, I just want to tell you, say, this not about tribe.
10 more
you
seconds.
Highly respected in the country. And we hope say you go continue for do the good work we do. Thanks to una all. Imran and my brother.
Thank you.
All right, we go on the line and take another call. Welcome to the show. You name and the call form. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, hello, this na EU. How na you do?
How you do fine?
Yeah, this now for Margai. Thank you for coming and being with us. You say you want to continue what you do, preferably as an attorney general. If it happens, say somewhere and I win, and win the presidency. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I think so. You for being the next speaker. I don't know how they appoint speakers because this 5 years of open we are. The constitution need for being visited. It need a lot of amendments, and to me, I think so. You will be the right person.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Imran, thank you for helping me, brother. Then, thank you.
All right. We go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show. You name and side the call from today. After long years where you don't call, today you get opportunity for talk. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, you did live on the show.
Oh yes, great, thanks. Yeah, thank you very much. This is just a very quick one. First of all, now praise not a question. First of all, to me brother, Sila, I always be a follower and I always don't follow you social media and output them. But today I really want to take this opportunity for say hello to me. An icon, me legal luminary icon. We I always don't admire him, to be honest. Right vibe in there, Milton Margai, on to I abroad from London here and study law. Why hear you from today? I've been hearing from first of all from AYD when I interview and they not long ago. And today I get this opportunity for just express the feeling what I get about in legal knowledge we get in constitutional matters, and especially the enlightenment we give it today around impeachment. Also, it just confirm the understanding about the process. I think Ceylon history will never be completed. More than this, Ceylon history will never be completed without mentioning people like.
Sorry, 1 minute 30 seconds. We go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show. Your name and where the call from? Yes, you did live on the platform. 1 minute 30 seconds. Your name and where the call from?
Yeah, they call from the UK.
Okay, go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Straight to the point to Mr. Margai Wudadi. Yeah, would they talk to and do a line or lost per way? Like me, they talk about today, so now the first time for see in face. But I don't agree about this name since I did primary school. And a very brave man since it's our noam. But they are like no left we. Like no left give this country. In get idea pass all man of that country they. While like the Canada the media, like all the media don't do so now. Okay, the can one check. Because we will not expect them for don't be president, no check. But we don't know what you want. So there, with the big and forgotten and not be like no left give this country, like would they come out, like I they come out so. Nine that one didn't get for us.
Thank you very much. We go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show. You name and where the call from, please. You did live on We Had.
Good evening. I call from Sierra Leone. Eminem Alibao, one of the parliamentary candidates for the All People's Congress, Pujon District.
Okay.
Yeah, long time now. We always don't follow this program, but I'm very, very much happy this evening. We go down make I miss me daddy online. Margai happened for me, my mentor. I'm a first teacher on politics after university. You know very well what I say Alibao, you know the person where they talk from Zimi. You see, anybody who know Margai, you will not send us somebody who upright. And just because of that reason, all two of the regimes, Akaba, they don't ever wish and they don't ever want to work with them because of your uprightness. And of course, we all know what did happen now. Initially, they appointed as Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Just days, you know, they evict them. That's why I will put them out of office. And they may do so because of the motives what they get. And clearly, we all don't see now all waiting actually be the unfold. You know, I mean, appear very sad and funny when they may, you know, give some information about what they do. You know, but we been know the motive and we been know say this regime really come for.
Okay, we go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show. Your name and where the call from?
Yeah, they call as a concerned citizen, and they call from UK.
All right, well, reduce the volume of your set, do you?
Yes. I just want to tell thank you for this program again. I just want to tell thank you for this program again. We want to give Margai the opportunity for able for, you know, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, and outside this country begin miss the step. Now where they isop from that SLPP convention, where they change the vote for him for be the leader of the party. Now this alone miss the whole thing. But Margai is a very experienced man, and we all I don't tell how they follow him. Not to somebody when a tribalistic person, a person way gets the heart of Salon, and so it get for continue. Me, I want for let be the Speaker of the House, so that then go manage the law in the country, and you know try for amend them, because a lot of them get loopholes and give the president a lot of powers for select and elect. The Constitution states and clearly say if the president will appoint an electoral commissioner, if will consult with all the parties, but then go them and just move, then take decisions.
5 more seconds.
Somebody we don't work for the government before they come back.
All right, we go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. All right, go to another call. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, but I call from Bo.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, please, this the message I want to send to. I want to ask just a short question to Mr. Margai.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel listening to him this evening. You know, I don't take a lot of notes. Just from listening to him, there was some way they speak. You know, we he talk. Please, Mr. Margai, I want to take this question a bit serious. I want to ask you a question. The question I want to ask you is, why during since we born, we don't the Yeribo just Lunge Bridge since Shaka Steven time. Why up till now no government not able build this Lunge Bridge? I get a lot of questions where I ask you, but just that short question, please.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay.
All right. We go to another call. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Release the volume of your set caller, please. You're live now. Hello? Okay, I'll go to another call, please. Reduce the volume of your set phone and the call, please. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening, how you do? Who said you call from, please, and your name?
Yeah, this na concerned citizen where they live in Germany.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, I just want to say this na great opportunity, this net way I get. There is one thing where I just want me daddy where you just mentioned when Charlse Margai say the president no they do the people in Sierra Leone a favor. It is their opportunity. It not their right.
Obligation.
For let them work for the people of this country. But people, the Sierra Leoneans, then get one mentality where they forget say, when the president do something, then they say, the president don't try. For me, own perspective, anybody will come, now job then give for do. So you just get the right for come and do the job where they give for do. Where he do the job where he get for do, then he get the opportunity for let he do next. But people and they get it wrong, say, well, the president can do this. So they all man they grab for good, they clap for him. No, he is a worker. So they just need for come and work for the people of this country. That's the only thing I just get for say.
Thank you very much. God bless you. I'll take 5 more calls. I'm very sorry not all man going for asking questions or talk to Mr. Margai.
Hello?
Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Please give us the volume of your
Yes, but me answer I call from UK.
Go ahead, sir.
What I want to ask, this program is an English program or a Creole program?
Okay, na Creole, what happened?
Why people they talk English so much? Why they try to indicate to people and they call people the way they say dollar bill don't destroy the tradition and culture. Yeah. Also, all human rights to encourage that salon.
Sorry, I want to beg you, please. We know they talk about human rights, and you get for respect somebody the way they talk, please.
No. Some of them program they are on the traffic cow. So much people are on the traffic cow, but then kind program here.
Sorry, sir, I still want to stop you right from that point, please, and let me talk about the issue and not about the person, please.
All right.
Thank you.
I want to destroy Sierra Leone.
All right, to go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from, please.
We are how na do in a concerned citizen.
All right, ma, go ahead.
We just tell Margai thank you, Imranti for the good work where they do. Margai hit some points then, like the power of the president. And honestly, it's time for let them check them. We hope this time when they get the parliament change, do ya? Because now we see Salon president elect today, it take even some of his power, it push him to a west. The woman turn born now with good. Do ya, Papa? Una look into this. Do ya? Because then people are not take we serious, so then they look like for say we aid all day. But by the grace of God and the help of God, we go conquer. Thank you. We are. God bless you now for the good work. Una good night.
Thank you. I'll take 4 more calls. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from. Do you release the volume of your set? You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Caller, you're live now. Yes. Your name and the call from.
I name Justin. I call from America.
Go ahead, please.
How are you doing?
With the try, man.
I just want to say thank you guys so much for what you do.
Thank God.
And I say hi to the pan. Now then kind part there we need for let them help Mercy Leon streets. Then I want to say special thanks to ADEBAYOR. I believe say wetin ADEBAYOR talk, the one that we stay in our house, then Boku pass the one that we come on and do. So we dey look forward for tomorrow, waiting they happen. We need all the best. This particular president with him wealth, not so movie than they pan Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone now a whole country we belong to we all. We need a strict, disciplined president. We go able to take care of our country, our country straight. We appreciate una all what una they do, and we they continue for follow una. Thank you all so much.
Thank you very much. 2 more calls after this. Welcome to the show. Your name and also the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. This is not Margai scholar.
Okay.
Mr. Charlse, I just want to tell you, say, some of we love you and we really appreciate you for the art we get for Sierra Leone, okay? And for don't ask you question, but I don't get no question for ask you right now. The only thing I want for elaborate on is regarding the election and the demonstration will get for take place tomorrow, just as the bar don't clarify things between the differences of the demonstration. Okay, now the party don't make something clear. And ADEBAYOR are glad the way he make and clear as a law student. Tell them, say, no put on red t-shirts, no put on green t-shirts. Let all man be a neutral. They don't want to know that go there. So we don't know, say now, say, if any riots get for take place there, it they come from MAADA BU because it don't come out plain with the incitement where he make Panda campaign. We don't see them clear. So if any riots get for go another demonstration, it comes out from MAADA BU. Because then they will in don't talk to, then they na incitement force. What they get for Olam. Okay, so I mean, okay, let's just stop there for now because I know.
All right, we'll go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show. Your name and who said the call from, please. Yeah, reduce the volume of the set today.
Hello?
Yes, reduce the volume of the set you watch me from, please.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, your name and who said the call
Thank you very much. Hello?
Yes, your name and who said the call from.
Me a concerned citizen, I call from McKinney.
Okay, go ahead.
Me own contribution. I'm very much happy for a Charlse Margai voice. Now we had today. Actually, now daddy, now a father of democracy. And the man away in the talk like a real daddy. Now so daddy for talk. Daddy for talk say around me. You know for talk like you know to daddy.
Okay.
Actually. I appreciate it so much because I already follow on the line, I follow now. Morning hours actually give me content information there.
Okay.
So I call from McKinney, I listen live and direct from McKinney.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is not a bonus call where they take. Welcome to the show. Your name and who said the call from. You're not the very last caller for today's program.
Yeah, me your name, Father. Thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Margai. And thank you, Riyad. And I get one good thing I get to tell everybody. You know, sometimes as a government, no use one good person in influence for say la use and beat everybody. Now, he fail this government today. He use ADEBAYOR as everybody. And one thing, le MAADA beyond na in the rules not to ADEBAYOR the rules.
Talk loud, small, no. The guests not go hear you.
Believe say anything we ADEBAYOR they do, forget about MAADA. If I forget about ADEBAYOR and concentrate by people. But as a good government, where you say you know they listen to the people, that you will always stay. And plenty thank you to Charlse Margai and plenty thank you to everybody. And we just still continue to pray for ADEBAYOR. God bless her. Because something we know be sabi, this don't make now with the sabi. Before we not sabi about politics, but now we don't sabi about politics. So today we don't know but say ECSL, now we don't sabi about ECSL. And let God bless you now.
All right, thank you.
Let God bless the opposition and let God make Charlse Margai be the Speaker of the House. June 24, 2023, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're not going to take any more calls, and I still want to tell you, say, you watch, we are right on YouTube and on Facebook, and we get 2,059. You know, interestingly, the number not the shake safe, you know, meaning people get a lot of interest. 1,400 on Facebook, 2,059 on YouTube. Please don't forget for like and share the program. The leader of the PMDC, People's Movement for Democratic Change. You know, I want to say this, you know, that name they not by mistake based on your action. Not by mistake at all. Democratic Change. Anyway, people that don't come and a lot of them don't compliment you, don't praise you, and few questions then they will send to you. We'll listen to you, sir.
Thank you. Well, somebody want to know why make them not build the Lunge Bridge up to now yet. Me says go want to know why. But you see, Mickey always say politicians and don't make them a habit. When they want power, then they make promises where they know say they're not going to fulfill. Not to members of parliament, first of all, responsible for care development na the constituencies then. Then your duty na for pass law and make sure say they monitor the implementation of them law then they. Now make me believe say MPs then really we for follow other countries the example. They not for be salaried. then for they get sitting allowances. Like in Britain now, you dey go do your work as a professional, as a businessman, and net you dey can na parliament. This money business na make we not get the right type of people them na parliament. And this section 76(1)(b), it not been there na Peter Tucker in draft constitution. But the one that will be there na power na them factor am there so that they not go want the teachers them for flood the House of Parliament. So now we get a lot of people them, about 75% of MPs, all waiting they're interested in na money. The question of development, na the business of councillors them. Now then, for go lobby the MPs them, for make them get waiting they want, for carry out development, and for render account of how they spend their monies the day. So if any president come, he can't talk, say, they do this, they do that, they wait and call, una hold them to ram. And at the end of the day, when he come back, say, una vote for me, remind them about his promises, especially the unfulfilled ones them. Then number two, one mammy say for curtail the powers of the president. I quite agree. Because now all this, they bring corruption. Like the judiciary now, not believe say the president forget the power for appoint judges. Let we get a credible committee across the board will go be responsible for appointment, for vet nominees them. Like when they appoint you to it, they nominate you for occupy a state position. That committee now for vet you, not to parliament. Because me no say parliament then, and one way that way then they make money. When they say one Sulaiman Jallo for be so and so, as soon as you submit your papers, then they tell you say, if you not bring $3,000, we'll not go allow you. And not to them work that one day. Now they the corruption day. Then we go make sure, say, we look at the constitution in its totality. Kawan did a very good job, but look the constitution way he make, a little they gather dust. And nothing says people then even look at them in all the 5 years.
They pick at waiting their interest.
Exactly. Then two people then say, then who want me for be speaker.
I support that one.
I don't pass the age for being speaker.
Oh.
God willing, August 19, I go be 78. So I can't be speaker again.
Waiting at the age limit for being speaker.
Now for being speaker, you get for be less than 75 years. I mean, there is a reason for that. You know? Mm-hmm. I would have loved to be speaker, for give direction at the house and set an example. Mm-hmm. Because waiting people then feel, say, it's not possible. It's possible. If you, the speaker, you neutral. But we all know, say, Abbas Mood will not be neutral. Mm. Because if it be neutral, a lot of waiting go wrong na parliament, not being for go wrong. Mm.
Quick one before you go forward. If you don't pass the age for become a speaker, what about for become a minister?
Well, minister age limits no day. Now the president they determine that one day.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Then judges now 65 years.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Then me go on for say the people that now we get for vote, make them not just look at the character of who that they can say una vote for me as president, but make them look at the contending president in wealth, in character as well, and in disposition.
Why that important?
Because first lady is very important. If you go put somebody as first lady, we don't know what for talk, which type for talk, and how much for talk, then a problem for you, embarrassment all of the time.
Okay.
Especially if you don't get control over your wealth.
Yeah.
So I go want make we fumble and consider that aspect there.
Okay.
I see you they laugh.
Very important.
They say na call name na bring wahala na house.
Yes, but the only thing we will not call him, but we will say the dancing plate and spoon. Go ahead, sir. All right, so Imran, quickly before we wrap up and left Mr. Margai for go and rest because I know say anyway, I no go that side.
I'll have some housekeeping observations that we are make because we all get a duty of care for correct certain things that we get for do with etiquette and with society. Because some people in call then say Mr. Charles. He's not Mr. Charles, it's Mr. Margai. Where you address people, their basic etiquette with the fella. When you call person Mr., you get for call him by his surname. When you want for call him by first name, you go call her uncle, you go call him in name and say Go, or you go say Koto Charles, you go say Go Charles. These are things where we for know by now. And one thing where I want to say, the people them really trust you because that we constitution day, we need a overhaul. We need for make we get some amendments. Some people they say they for change the constitution. Even though midday half and half, because constitution nothing way not will ever be perfect. Because now people they make them and we the people them no perfect person not there. But how you they do constitution, me not a legal person, now management me study. Waiting I know is you get for the amender. America, when one of the biggest democracies in the world, don't me prefer French democracy past American democracy. America, they don't amend the constitution 27 times since we didn't do them. So we uncle make it clear, say there are areas then where the constitution is ambiguous. When they say something ambiguous, it's not clear what you for do. Like for instance, that side where it talk say, then talk say not for the past 3 months. But when it reach 3 months, they not tell me what you for do. So it's like for say the constitution, they bring we can take a junction. They not tell me who side for call, whether on left or right. So we just stay at the junction number with him up. So we get for take denting into waiting. But I'm waiting I want for talk before I go. I'm glad for let we get short a man where north then trust them, south then trust them, east then trust them, west then trust them. This say a lot about you, sir. I have not seen this in me many years because myself Naya, I don't eat rest small, I don't sleep small, I don't waka small, and I go tell people
if you
and
don't
say
eat this kind of way, much more about this man. We don't see you as you when they talk about your papa, for example.
well, this is what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people they talk for say, you know, Marabi is that. Mendema say nimi elokale mabukla. Marabi is not prepared to drop the bone. But we are going to force him to, because dictator they not they left gracefully, then they left disgracefully. So make una all know say he's not going to go without fighting. But the most important thing way I talk about Naya and I say I'm from my heart. Me now one person will not care who does sit on the chair. Waiting I care about now competence. And competence get for do with what we call background. If the background of the person is dirty, because we get a lot of people where they now parliament, where now we head of states where we don't get. If we check their background, they're not for the qualify. But we get short a man. This is not in this way, Sierra Leone, and we get for check with conscience. We get short a man with a clean record. This, you know, very, very, very tested and tried character. All money come out, now for don't be with president. Why he not be? I go tell you today. Because sometimes we get for talk truth with people. We get APC that don't make mistake. We get SL people that don't make mistake. Then we the Sierra Leonean people that don't make mistake because all man say, I know they put up on politics. When you not put up on politics, when they left a vacuum. That vacuum then a full man and they go sit down there. And when a full man make full, una all they suffer. Because that person then they sign something, a paper, where they affect we all. Una look what in they happen now. But Uncle Charles say, if we're only in a position there, but we all sit down, we always nice man with the wave, spectator. This thing will happen, so not to accidents. Now God will make we hide them open. Say, Now, country, the real leader, and now we are the people. Them. That business where they team up, now they line, they watch, they be spectator. When bad thing they happen, we all set we must. We papa they all, they're guilty. We uncle they all be guilty. Where APC they do bad, they set them out. Where SLPP they do bad, they set them out. We're not concerned me. Not to be picking and kill. Exactly. Now we see the kind of monster who don't be for ourselves. But now when we are don't open, we know they set we mouth again. And the genie don't come out of the bottle. We are not going back into the bottle. We are going to stand out and we go say the things that we need to say. The only thing what they say to the power, if you succeed, we are happy. If Samura succeed, we are happy because we are all two now people of different disposition. But one thing where I want to say, if you not succeed, sir, we not get for fair away for be flexible. Even though they say you don't pass the age of being a speaker. Sometimes we get for bend the rules because it is good for everybody in the country. And me believe say now you are the right person. Now you are the right person according to the.
We don't come and see that. We not agree for that at all. We not agree today. We not agree for that tomorrow.
According to the people, now you are the right person for looking to the constitution with a neutral kind of
perspective,
character. Because if Boku may demand and go there, then go make a for suit the team they demand them. Team demand and go there, then go do a for suit the team demand them. But you not person with how you don't conduct yourself. You see, now England they can talk for say how you conduct yourself in public life. What you be doing now investments? You don't sow a seed and the seed don't grow beautifully. So please, sir, me they advocate to you if you are asked if we get for bend the law, because sometimes you get for put person, we get the knowledge, we get the character, we get the experience as an expert for being with Speaker of the House. So we will change that constitution, then we make it to something where it will be a legacy. Because all what you have done, now things them for left legacy, for left a fingerprint. And not say you could do and well. You be Attorney General, you could do and well. You be President, you could be exemplary. And they pray to God, let God give you long life. Let God make anything you put your hand for, let prosper. Amen. Because sometimes we get for come out and garnish the people and we work for garnish. Okay. You, that property. Even if anything happened to you, I will vote for them and put you in a museum. Because you fit for all they watch you no more with a point and you say you are a good man.
It depends if you wear good green. If you wear good green.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
Look, the woman, they laugh now.
Okay. We love you very much, sir.
Margai.
Yeah.
One of my best I don't know if na section or waiting inside the constitution. You know now one na 77K. You know who that make a Sabiam?
No.
Now you. And you know case? You know case?
Yes, I know. Legacy.
Now, possibly wake me say Sabi quotes are often.
I want to take this opportunity, gentlemen, for thank you from the bottom of my heart. I believe, say, we all don't learn. And make we pray God, say, God will touch we heart, that we want vote. Let we hibam, we go lay down, we sleep well. So my brother Imran, he quite correct. When you say Mr. Charles, he not correct. You get for be Mr. Kamara or Mr. Margai or whatever the soul name. But Imran, he not for surprise you. I get a friend who, of course, he not meet me in school. But now one of the young men them where me and me family get a lot of respect for. Dr. Austin Demby, when are the Minister of Health. One day, I hear they talk na a gathering, they refer to Fatima Bio as Her Excellency. Yes. Now I say, my God, this country done. You mean you don't take so many years in America, they call Fatima Her Excellency? When there's only one excellency apart from ambassadors and high commissioners, not even the vice president? But then I make her say, under education, we go reintroduce civic education.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, by voting power. Yeah. So I thank you very much. And my daughter not there, go out. But I go on through una. Make una go take down this number for anybody we like what we don't discuss now today, and we believe say change necessary for make whatever contribution elect now the widows might towards this venture we will depend. The name na Batima Margai, GBATIMA, Margai MARGAI, GBATIMA MARGAI. In contact number, I go give una plus 232 30 27 57 33 plus 232 30 27 57 33. Una let we all join and change Mama Salon. May God bless we all.
Wait, tell me more about this thing. I'm waiting this day for.
That one day, now whatever contribution they wish for make towards the presidential campaign.
Okay, so a donation to your campaign.
Donation, yes.
I wish you don't talk this in the very top of the program because you don't actually get. So this not 2 orange AfriCell money, right?
Anyone they able send to them. Elect now 1 cent. Now the spirit where they behind the giving, not the amount of money.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I thank you very much. And in little way, I go to pray for yourself for long life, well body, and direction. So that we can see we say Mama Salon the land after 24th of June by the grace of the Almighty. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and we will not like you do more for 1 term for let we get.
Anytime I'm ready, just give me 24 hours notice. I'll be ready.
Thank you very much on behalf of the family of Weird. We want to thank you and thank you very, very much. I think the mommy. Yes. I remember the time you go in 2012 where you go make you find that ECSL. Make up you.
Well, we said now members of the yard now by the grace of God. We hope so. Now go admit we.
All man a member, you know, strong member in fact. Thank you very much and welcome to the family.
They say we yard, they don't say me yard.
All right.
All right. Get yourself a very good night, sir.
All right, too.
All right. Okay, that's now Charles Francis Margai. We join me inside the program today. Follow me talk about issues that we get for do with the country. And of course, I must say, inside the College of We had plenty of people don't learn, including Mr. Sefwesi there. So. Imran, thank you.
Yes, sir. Papa, now we all get it, thank you. We don't get a very unique platform. And they can talk, say, when you come by wisdom, you don't come by age. We don't show una wisdom by even the way we choose the name of the platform. We not say me yard, we say we yard. That shows say everybody now is stakeholder. Everybody will take the step. And today I talk about change. Change is not about the location. It's about your mentality. It's about your temperament. We get for change with temperament. We get for change with attitude. Because if you move, you only change scenery by the new window where you go there. But you carry all the things them where you don't carry before. And for do change, you get for move from your comfort zone.
Imran, before you go, and I cut you off from the point. Sorry for that, but before you go, we're not going left without talking about it. How you assess the protest of Sidona House on Monday, and what do you feel say you expect from people tomorrow? Please don't start with the one today.
Well, the one today are gladly. In fact, I want dance, break dance.
Just make you laugh. Just make you laugh.
I want laugh like them tickles me.
Oh my God.
Because the people them really show say they are in control. They're not intimidated by anybody. And I know for say tomorrow, then go come out in numbers, in Chinese numbers. Because they say now where you intimidate, person now way 2 come out, now way 4 come out. But when the people then come out like honey, then come out like Sansan, then come out like Chinese. You look so people there, you look so people there. You said go advice, you said.
I think you come like in
And yeah, like in Jalobra, how you know so? So until we get policeman and way trigger happy, trigger drunk, then go look now say, so tell me picking the under. So tell me this the under. Because we are all a family of Sierra Leoneans. Why we not go allow change for take place? Change is unbendable, is unshakable. Change is incorruptible. Whether you like it or not, it would happen. Change is constant. It's like the Northern Star. No matter what you do, if you comply, that's fine. You go be in history. You go be part of the change. But if you resist change, change gets a habit where it drifts you, like where you swim against the tide. It go drift you, and the way it go drag you, you go drown. So you not get an alternative. Change is constant.
Now like smooth tide.
Precisely. Some man them make an audio way ayeri, but I don't go get time for attend to them. I am really disappointed when somebody they talk say we forgo vote, we not go against the voting, this, that, but the person not talk. But the issues them, why we did protest? We not a protest because we no want vote. We not a protest because we no want the election date. We a protest because there are serious bungles don't take place in this process. Them bungles there go make we not get free, fair, and credible elections. In not do we any good, in not do the country any good, if we go forward blindfolded for go vote with all the circumstances there. So this person here in no instance, when talk say, we forgo, so say me don't even take money. God knows, me hand clean. Me not a person where they fet, waiting God don't anoint, waiting God don't appoint, waiting God don't sanction. They like today, we dey outside with this so because beaucoup people and get ego. We are here. I know they support persons, and they support principles and values. And the reason we make they support this now because the elections has been rigged. And if the election don't rig, that means to say the process is questionable. We want answers. Then people there say, no, we forgo, let go vote. Let election done. That is not an election. That will be waiting Joseph Stalin talk about. He say democracy. Nah, not all the people that when they vote get the power. He say, now the person when they come to the vote. Me not believe say right. But he right. In Israeli circumstances, if we go vote, where we not say Muammar Kane is a surrogate SLPP, he don't put things them for support the re-election of the president. If we go vote. That shows say we are not logical. And this money analysis is not logical at all. But one thing where I want to say, if we go vote, it's like a man we come out work, he can he owes. He see smoke, they come out na he owes. A clever man, a wise man, a sober-minded person, he go tell all the people let them evacuate, let them come inside the house, let them go investigate who side the smoke they come out. Because smoke, when you see him, you don't say fire they be in. But this man here, they tell we for say, when we see the smoke, we not for worry about the smoke. Now we just go inside house, lock the front door. Now we take we cover close, we go sleep. When fire can, we only die. Why? Because the smoke, we don't tell we say there is fire. Muammar Kane actions don't already tell we for say he's not credible. The vote is not going to be credible. It's not going to be free and fair. Because one, we not say if we don't give we the disaggregated voters list. It not give we. What did they hold them for? He say he arguments in order than the constitution. But me not a lawyer, but I'm intelligent enough for no say where una get a culture within any form of practice where una don't do repeatedly. Like for instance, elections they don't pass as radio. From 1961, we don't have elections. Then now we have elections. And the procedure we don't follow, not to the Electoral Commission, they make the laws then. The laws they don't make, and then they're in charge for run the elections. But when they run the elections, they get for make we get faith in the elections. They get for consult all the people that will participate for make them go be transparent. They're not doing. They're not doing. So if they're not doing, that means to say we get doubts. Now then doubts they are one clear. So we talk say, let them pause. We not say that we not do elections. Of course we want the elections, but we want for let be free and credible. So the one them when are the critics that when they say we not for come out na do. If we not know they come on na do, we not come on na do. But it is wrong for make una come out, can try for infringe for we on democratic rights where the constitution prescribe and give we permission for do. Whether una join we with or without una, we are going ahead with a protest. It's our right, and we go out and do them peacefully, respectfully, with civility. If anybody can come misuse we go try for behave with them as best as possible for turn the other cheek. But if we lives them threatened, we get a right for let we defend we said. Self-defense is a right. That's all I would say. So tomorrow I encourage all the people then where sit down today, they don't rest. They don't get a lot of energy. Tomorrow una go out with una vanguard them and make una go express how una feel. If we get a father when at the fountain of honor, he go listen, he go engage. Because when you're not president, you get for do what you call PPP. You get for prevent. You get for prepare. You get for perfect. If you do all them things and you go get the time for sit with the people and you show patience, which is another P. They say patience is a bitter tree, but yields a delicious fruit. When you're not a leader, you get for show that patience, tolerance. You get for waiting diversity. You've not shown all of those. But you come, you threaten, we say, we come out, you go deal with we. Well, when they come out, we're not of slaves, we're not free bonded. So tomorrow, the family will not come out in Chinese.
I'll tell you what will happen August 10. Maybe like I mean, observe what SLBC been they do. But you find out say the August 10 report no capture Daniel Mossier by enemy way. Daniel Mossier been do outside. They say, and maybe people be say that they come out. But me, I not see nobody too. But we there would wait for see what as a journalist you can do that. You know, I follow another SLPP platform. So in fact, that SLPP platform there, because I follow them and I use them video against certain things, then go on Facebook say, let me not ever use them something. Let me not ever use, them something again. But all of this will bring them can follow them able for see what in their happen. And I tell you now for real, we dey follow any platform tomorrow again, we go show we anything, and we say they go on with we own and videos them as usual. Because tomorrow na another day where we dey wait for show wetin dey happen again. We not get anything. We just the show. We not show we get. On August 10, we see wetin happen. Tomorrow we go watch wetin dey go on, and we go show them again on this platform. And like today, so tomorrow. Thank you very much to the one that always send for we video of wetin e been tell like this morning. We go still put una on the alert and say tomorrow na Tuesday and at the 13th day in the month of June. We dey wait for you video. We dey wait for you live video call. Please begin send the video them. And once we decide for come online for begin show wetin dey happen, please any side you dey in the country where you watch me right now, yeah, No say you get for call with tomorrow on video call for show we say we had. Today na Tuesday the 13th of June. We dey right now inside Kailon. We dey na Makeni. We dey this. And right now na 12 o'clock. This na the situation. People and they outside. Then peacefully the protest. The police then they around and they watch. Okay, this na wetin don happen right now. Una watch am, una see. We want to now for tell you exactly what's on the location, the time, and what thing they happen. I dey teach you now because this is a college. I want to teach you now how for report live and things the way they go on. So, waiting the makeup of a live event or live thing where they go on. You get for look at the time, you get for look at the place, you get for look at color. You paint picture for people and not only the video, paint the picture as well for people and tell we exactly the date. This now make we stay on the move. Say yes, this is happening now. For example, right now, this now we had and I see Imran away in Louis Vuitton, polo, very fine one. And the time right now for Musa we see also now 10 o'clock. And the things then they go peacefully. This now the things them. And today now the 13th of June. Paint the picture for we. And please, and also now all can do them. Me boss way I been get. Asad Awuni tell me say, he say you for always work with person. We not ever get journalistic background. He say when you work with her, una coordinate, una peer 5-1, una they create very great impact. And indeed, now we don't do so on this platform. Me and Baiboe are two different backgrounds. But now we think. I make sure say, I press the, Imran can say, how you talk about Christo forget what that?
Yes.
Yes. So I put myself inside Bible. I wear it inside her. Bible is overpowerful past me. We are very much happy for. I'm very, very much happy. And I look forward again because Hassan always tell me say, simple thing. Imran, you talk about we name just now. This name the inspiration na from Hassan because I remember na person this way is don't know. Now for let you something. It get meaning. Mm-hmm. So now exactly how this thing come out. You're not to part of my program, you're not to nothing. I just work with them as a boss. But in this na person where impact still them in me. Where now I the use back for impact to other people. And that is why we're not perfect, we're not good, we make mistakes, but we create little impact, where they make, where they move, how they move so. And at every point in time, we always, me yes, and all things, they identify things them. Like you come, the very first day when we talk, what did I tell you? The platform open. And look what you do. I very much happy for that they say, Imran, he did do very well. I like this. And now that you sabi we be sabi with what you don't can bring now. So they say half plus half, now I make 1 empty.
And myself, they learn from you because this is how it goes. The world where we live in is symbiotic. What's in a symbiotic? You scratch me back, I scratch you back.
Well, you then send water, for
I crop you back, you put water. Myself crop me back, you say put water. We all the benefit. But something that way important now, yeah. This net, MAADA get a chance for resolve all this thing when they go on as a leader. Mm-hmm. ADEBAYOR clearly don't show leadership credentials. He don't come out. He don't make a disclaimer. He say, hoi, hoi, hoi. I am responsible. I am the face of the protest. This is my number. This is my address. And he don't contact all stakeholders them. Everybody he don't contact. So everybody knows that him, the lead. So there is a clear leadership position for this protest. Okay. But MAADA as a leader, he talk for say, one for no say food than them. They talk to them. That is not a character of a leader. Okay. A leader not represent himself. A leader get forget open doors, open windows. A leader should be ready to talk to his enemies, to his foes, to his critics, and to those who love him. A leader should be ready to talk to people that will like him and people that will not like him. Mm-hmm. People that will support him and when they will not support him. Because you are not there to serve just those that you like. Everybody in that country today, 7.5 million of them. Now you are the leader. Mm-hmm. Now you are that Kumbra. Mm-hmm. So if you get people them, we get dissatisfaction. Now you duty for pull the olive branch let you get a conversation. But you don't kind of public. You don't already make a declaration. Say you know they talk to ADEBAYOR. You have no right to dictate to the movement who do you talk to. Not to ADEBAYOR get the movement. He's just the leader of the movement. The movement, this is a group of Sierra Leoneans, them, were totally disgusted, dismayed with how you they perform, how you they behave. So then they come out for put a complaint. You say you know for read them, you come out for kaka watch them, kudu. That if then I man them, then they come on and do. Who they come out to? We are not intimidated. We're not afraid you. We not care whether you get horn like Satan. Will they come out? It is our right. It's our God-given right. It's our constitutional right. You cannot stop us. All you need to do, you get right through this night. ADEBAYOR make it clear. A telephone line open to you. If you're not a leader, you care about the country. Take the first step.
So the thing now, the problem in this thing now, you talk about ego. Then this is the word where we begin, where you use from the very first time we begin for talk about. And now ego there in this thing. Who than ADEBAYOR na the question? Why are for talking about ADEBAYOR? In fact, I need call in him ever na me more safe.
Well, the thing is, now that's what happened with the Pharisees then, the scribes. Most of the people that we cannot reach that level, they are old people then. When are the people and when they interpret the religious laws? They can see this man about they call Jesus. They come up from a broken home, then born an hour. They say, who is he for Kaka begin to make Naya? Now blasphemer, let Clara before we. But guess what? Jesus don't die thousands of years ago. Take the blood of Jesus, the name of Jesus.
Okay.
Why?
So, quick one before
because
this,
of what it stands for.
Before
Now, young man.
ADEBAYOR
is a young man.
Before this thing lost, ARJ said they appeal for lay we not encourage people in the yard, the viewers them, for let them show their location as they do the video for we. Okay, so I go still want for let them show the location. Waiting I know what let them do. Please Imran Abeg, I come back to you just now.
Okay.
I don't want to make like sometimes in there some people can get excited, can get carried away. Waiting I mean. Okay. Hello, we had. You see what they happen right now, right now, Imran then at the screen, and they take the camera, you turn them back by yourself. You see me, I'm there, we there. Not do that, please. Tell we say, hello, we had. Look what Imran then they pan talk so right now. It they on live now we had. It they talk. It show we all the thing there. But do ya not turn the camera by yourself? You know what I mean? You need to turn the camera by yourself. When they look for that person, then they say now inside people they are big. We not be able for gram just and say no, I beg, not do am. So not be excited, not be carried away. And I will tell you for real, do ya? If you hear them make pam, catch corner side, who side very bullet man will pass come meet you, and you film quietly. If you feel say who side you for film, it gets threat. Like for example, I mean they see something and they try for a link down there, but I'm not able for figure out it. One policeman, somebody be the video, and that video they out. It be the video from a veranda. He target the veranda, and right from the same way make the shot, pam, we see the video go off. We don't know what will happen. If not that same guy there will be wearing that shades, now the target too. Because it just they try for link to that same kind of thing there. We not able to know until the one day we release that video and then going for tell we. So do ya not be excited, not be carried away. You know, say you they do work for we hard so much that you go do something where not good for you. Please. Your safety for we is very much important. So when you do video, because that day, anytime where policeman they do bad, so German they do bad, you see phone, you know what in that name. You know say they don't expose them. So do ya, if you want for film, when you know say so German and policeman them will make you target, hide for film. If you not boku, you film quietly and you know show people them waiting they happen, tell we you want your commentary. But if you see say the thing don't begin escalate to one kind thing, I beg, no go team up say, I film you man, you are the film you. Not do them, I beg. Yeah? We want to una videos them, we want to na commentary them, but una do them safely. As a journalist, they can tell we say the best journalists are the one where they live for tell the story the another day. Yeah, so please get your film, and make sure say you keep yourself safe. We love una all very, very much. We beg, please. Please, when I just go out, protest, and make sure say una stay firm on what una they do. But please, if una feel say this thing will create this kind of thing, una bypass small bit, take the other lane, and then una continue una protest, I beg. Especially for una who want for film for we. Now una more, not so for the one who the protester, because sometimes they will say, okay, nothing on you. But you when they make target say, this is German, this is a policeman, let's tell you one thing. As with the first in 19 and the 20, they one day and the same way self they pull their secrets now, like always how they don't they do. Now they say they take camera, they film themselves. There anybody will try MAADA with the same go next week, we not see August 10. But the August 10 report not capture all of that in day. But never mind, no we keep a no more. Today now for one, tomorrow for you, eh? We move. Emran, quick, you final.
No, me brother, at them points there where you bring so, me man, I know it would be a pass a clap for you. Very important. Because there are some things in there where people then see as cheap. They are not cheap. Now, very, very, very delicate things that you talk about. And when you talk, you bring something to mind. This person where they talk, he's a journalist. He talks to let them go vote. Because if they protest now, then go kill people them. But the fact is, you're not a journalist. You know, say protest is legal. It is subscribed for under the Constitution. So if you say let people not come out, that means to say you support the one that when they kill them, when they do the bad. So where are you? Who are you? You're not a journalist. You think what's public interest. But when you come out, you say, let them go vote. Blindly. Even though when you know that they don't finger the process. Some of them kinds in there, they make people doubt the seriousness of certain people. Because if you're not a journalist, you go encourage people for stand for what is right and condemn people way wrong. Instead of it condemn MAADA for kill harmless protesters. You dey talk about protesters. Let them not come on at all. Because they go kill them. And let them go vote. Irregardless, whichever malpractice they don't do for interfere with the process, for being free, fair, and credible. You know, this can make I wonder, who school some people and go? I wonder if some people are logical in their mindset, in how they look at things. Because the reality is, the question, not for the people where they come out. Now the one them where they empower, where they abuse them. Like when MAADA come out, they threaten for kill people. If you're not a journalist, that is who you should channel your energies to. For tell and say, you don't get no right for intimidate and threaten the people. Now the legit right for come out and voice their dissatisfaction. And if you kill them, you will be breaking the law. And if you break the law, you're not going to get away with it. If the people feel the urge, say the elections not going to be free, credible, and fair, they say for have a pause. That should be what you as a journalist should be talking about. Because the people then, now they get power. Now they in charge. Not to the head of state. The head of state is just a caretaker. Now the people and the instructor, they can't say them for allow and for let it get away because you know want them for die. I find them weak, I find them lazy, and I find them very unprofessional. The person where say this, you know, insect, but now I not get energy or deal with that. After all of this, I will be replying to that individual. It really breaks me heart. We get for learn, for look at movement, waiting at the cause, waiting at the principles of what you will defect for. I know Sabi ADEBAYOR. I'm big for ADEBAYOR. Maybe I even born ADEBAYOR. But also ADEBAYOR Adifala. Now the principle of waiting it him up for. So, any motocar will na day, now one steering the day. So now one driver get for the day. If ADEBAYOR drive, waiting important, now follow we get to the destination. If we get accident, we all will suffer consequences of the accident. But if ADEBAYOR arrive, we all will reach the destination. Why we not go put we ego them aside? Why it get for be somebody with sabi book? Why it get for be somebody will come out from a renowned family? Why it get for be somebody way old? In all the cases that way God don't choose people, He not choose people that way perfect. He not choose people that way get status. He choose ordinary people that way faulty. Moses the stammer. Jesus come up from a poor background. Samuel, Eli, now a papa figure. It get them gear for men, but Eli make mistake. He make faults. God chose a small boy over a big man. David was a small shepherd boy, but God chose him over Saul. So God, not a respecter of status, not a respecter of class, not a respecter of presidents, now a respecter of who he feels say go carry a commandment. So for now, the person where they before this movement now ADEBAYOR. You don't have to like him, you don't have to respect him, but if you believe in what the movement stand for, let we all come on board. Let we all support the one them when they come on board. If you're not interested, then please leave us alone to exercise our rights. But now one thing we know, change is as constant as the northern star. You either join us or change go drag you down, because change is like when you fall off or swim against the tide. You not go ever swim, go anywhere. It will drag you to death, or it will show you waiting water the power talent. That's so change time. Fambulem, I want to tell you thank you. Sengbe Pierre, you na the man. Me na just an apprentice. And Adia na neke akaneke. So I get for take 10 talk. Maybe you call me back tomorrow. So na the order to me brother.
Tomorrow call you can.
But I know you host now, I go stone the yard.
Thank you very much, Imran. Thank you. I appreciate your time with we. And I'm glad, I think we know they make mistake, for select carefully what that we work with. And people not can disappoint you at all, like Sister Admin, like yourself, like Baibuye, like the team, everybody in the family house, we're not just too amazing, not just too sweet, we're not just too fired up, yeah. So we appreciate you also so much. Iman, thank you very much. Now that's time I will say
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very
much.
Thank you. We
just hope that we get the fire. And we hope that we get the long life and well body. It's always small to say, let God give you a long life and long body. So
Amen.
We still want down there. And we want for telling us say the basket still open, the thing small. And I want to make this thing out today. I know say people in the watch way from all over the country. Do ya? Also you do watch way from. Yeah, message we if you base na that area there. For example, Kailaun, Pujeon, Bonds, Moyamba, Makeni, all over the country. Message me and tell we say now we WhatsApp number. Tell me say me na so person ade na Pujeon, ade na Kailaun, ade na Makeni, ade na Kaine. And before I take what you tell me, I will get for do one or two other scouting for know if you tell me too. And I know will tell you why I ask, but please, if you get interest for know why, especially for una way based na den side and the una reach on to me, okay? Thank you very much. On me WhatsApp number.
And before you go, me na man we Congo Saba. You don't invite me, but this basket issue, I just want to tell people and say Jesus tell me for say it's better to give than to receive. They say if you give handsomely, God will bless you handsomely.
Give with all you heart, with all you heart. Oh.
But in this case here, the reason we make you the talk, I want to tie them to the journalistic advice where they give people.
Okay.
People need for know who side the money they go. Then young bobo there where they go report for we. Then amateurs them. Then go get caught up. Sometimes police go mistake arrest them. Then go need for go bail them. Na money. Some of them one day, sometimes stone go pass na them back up, then go wound, then go need medical attention. Na money, then they tell me for say sweet soup na money kill them. Not so just what we did na so with the can talk. All the things that what they do now, it costs money, the airtime. This man, they give his life, his time, it is sacrifice for the country. But him, all right, he no mind. But then young youth them, when they not Sierra Leone, when they get job, they go need transport for go to the thing there. They go need help if they get caught up with all the mega and drama where they happen in our country. Because we see how they arrest a young dynamic man at Topias just because of standing up. Now so then they arrest journalists then. Because anytime we tyrants the people away not like na journalists. And not so they are lucky journalists they not let go. Now they good professional journalists them. So we all will take this basket business seriously. Because now that basketly now ain't go help. They want them where go get caught up with certain things them we not right now in the country. And that's I just want to let people they know.
Thank you. You know, you don't make them very clear because the only thing where we not go tell you now who that. You know, we not go tell you who that now the person. You know, but we, you know, particularly me and even the team said because what we want for do. Then get what they call paramilitary. Then get what they call in terms of security that particular classified information. You know, so not even every member at the team they know who that. You know, because if me know who that, then Imran and me party Imran, you know see by Bible in the report to na put on base. Imran get in party. I listen na Bible the report to. The thing don't go now, so you don't expose people.
You don't expose them, yeah.
So now classified something. That is why even you self, if we get for take you say, hey, come. We don't verify certain things. Them you the report for it. Do you beg not Congo? So tell nobody.
Give you much color.
Not tell nobody. I beg. You not afraid person, but not tell person. I beg. So I ask again. All over the country, on our way day, you know, this is not the people's business. Yeah, we gather the money for the election, and we want to make sure say we give the people everything they want. And we know some fearless people them. But like I say for the protest tomorrow, not be overexcited. Last time one story, they hit me one day I go let Aziz Keruna Fube. I go for go cover SLPP. You know, that's why sometimes I can call it. APC in power, SLPP, Aziz Keruna SLPP, then go arrest them. I'll be there as a journalist working for 98.1. You know, the police they want to do the operation now. They don't notice say like me kind of and other people and they waiting and do and bundle me first. They send me inside the motorcar. That me say I know the see again waiting they be.
Wait for you cry.
Now they take me, poop, they get me go to CID. So, you know. Not till today we begin do this thing. For SLPP, I don't go to SLPP office for go cover something. And so they say back and then they catch me back. Then say me go spy. Now go do. Now they me for be don't go lost me lost.
And so, too much weight not the hell. Where una the report and they encourage una all. Una not use nickname. Una use una names. Because you get for leave a fingerprint. When you go down do good reporting, they don't know you. You fingerprint, they not say na you. But you go come out, you talk for say, na my name Kailondo. They don't know that na Kailondo. You can't now say, na my name Joseph this. They don't know who you are. So when you're not a journalist, it's a risk you have to take.
So
give your name.
Imran, like if you watch the 98.1, the CAM one, they use Mike name, but after the whole thing, they can introduce the people, you know. So because right now, honestly, just follow we protect we people at all costs. Because if I go say, for example, my name na Ali UCC, and everybody know me, including me colleague them, you know, like me not the cover my name because of an people know, but because I feel say we get forget this unique culture for put inside we are. So of course, a lot of people say, in fact, na Korea most people call me Aliu. So they call me Aliu sister. That is why the other day me and editor deliberately called me full name as if me they hide my name. I know they hide my name, you know. But such is life. So but for the case of this, one protect them. And after, we will tell people and say, thank you very much. This person, you know, Sembepi and Aliu Sise. You know, all of them things that they, you know, we give them now the praise, that we introduce them out to people. But for now, we they protect them, but
and you give a reference afterward.
Yes. So until then, one for telling plenty thank you. Imran, one more time I love me to you.
Thank you.
You surprised me yesterday more. You know, I not really expect you for come, but you left what you do. You run like when they run after you for 40 years. By the time they Margai, I don't see where you are. Bam, inside the show. I ask, waiting, you don't reach? He say yes. It shows how best you committed for waiting you believe on. You know. Thank you very much. This is all about sacrifice our time. You know, sometimes we can just sit on boom. We don't come on. Not to gladness so it's difficult. Sometimes in the morning especially. Now so I can sleep and myself so for grappling for can do progress. You know, but thank God again, you know, forget people around you where they inspire you and they motivate you. That's good. You know, and the inspiration and motivation they come from Una, the family members. Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate Una, we love Una so much. Before the ring, I don't even know side they say if person they call me about the area, but I don't know side they. Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate Una so much. Okay, I don't say. So until we meet again, I want to tell you, say please, Kasha, Fatima. Somebody just don't give me $100. Well, land not say me, land not sound like me uncle. Somebody just don't give me $100.
I send somebody so una way can donate na me bafa.
Okay, interestingly, in name go don't go over to sister admin. So once he make the donation, sister admin they forward the name to it. Bam.
And anybody we can donate na the bafa, I go through another side.
Inshallah, by God in power. So I think sister admin tell me if I for call this person will give the $100 in name because I go glad if I call in name and celebrate them. Sister admin quick one na me WhatsApp. Na me WhatsApp okay lassie. WhatsApp outside. Pierre check your phone. I don't check my phone. Sister admin you all calling him. He say la calling him. Now one of the other family members them when himself don't can he don't put your bar na this country this client. But I wait for sister admin for tell me if I la calling him or not. He put your bar and people in. He want calling him initial. Na lie. Then they call him and they keeping him one. I can't call him. I call him first. Yes, 9. Yes, 9. Well, I call him first. Last scam. Okay, la call him. Okay. I call you back, yeah. Him no go. Something the way how they call him. This post here, a name too big for la no calling him now. So say na give him money. La call him quick. La scam. Yes, la call and quickly ask him. If you are calling him, or not calling him. Are they sing in name and are they calling name? Oh yes, are they calling him? La calling him or la not calling him? La call yes, are they live? Are they live? But you know they live. No worry about that day. La call your name for the donation or la not call your name? Hey, boo. Yeah, it no matter, but we want for thank you. Let people know say yes, you support me. What do you think? But I beg, allow for do that, I beg. So you right now, what you they talk, they're not the area, but what me they talk, they're the area. Yay! Okay, so that call. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's tell you something, Imran. You know that send $100 quick one, so. Now the book, you sabi the book? Yeah. The book where they call
book they plenty. You get Oxford Dictionary.
No. When they say the book,
you get Michael West.
The first lady syndrome. The first lady syndrome. You know sabi that book le? Imran left now. The unbecoming first lady. Hey God. Okay, the person will give me $100. In name na Fatima Babi, Dr. Fatima Babi will write the book about Fatima Bio.
Whoa. Thank you, ma. God bless you. God strengthen you.
Ooh, it's not strong member. I make her feel hot. $100.
Not you angry, no.
But and before I go, I just want one last thing quickly. Thank you very much, Fatima Babi. Thank you, Doctor. And one quick last thing. You were in London. I think na Cash App. Yeah, you came for Cash App. The number peg again. They allow make this as a challenge. If una all London, America, because after Salon, na una bokupas they all London and well UK and America. Na una bokupas the all manaya according to the analytic. Okay, so una na London, una na America. If at all, no wait for give you big money. If we now all decide say today tomorrow we go na $20. We dey get the money quick and we need this money for we able for do what we want for do. You know, I share the budget today with sister admin. They're like, Allah, woo? Because when they share the budget done, where we don't put all things done, the money big in amount, but where we don't put and done, not big, we don't put and one for deploy people. The budget now 300 and something million leons. When in dollars, now over $15,000 to $20,000. Yeah, for cover the election before, during, and after. Tell the one-off for deploying people, and like where the EU gets a long-term observer, we self get we own them throughout. So it very, very much we dey far. So please, if
now,
all
most of them people are already helping a woman them. You can use the woman language. The money look plenty, but when you look at the things and we get for do, it's all like crane. Crane when you cut out plenty, but when you put her inside the alagba, it shrink.
Okay.
You don't even understand the language. You see, you're not a journalist. You know
okay.
what they call
so now like
alagba?
when you say soup sweet.
No. Crane when you cut them, it is plenty in the bullpan.
Yeah, but once you put them on,
but when you put them inside the alagba, when you put them inside pots, na the alagba,
they don't all go inside so.
It is shrink.
Okay, it makes sense. That's
what the budget stand. When you look at a paper, it look plenty. But when you look at the places the way it go, believe you me, it go quick.
Okay, now something like that. So please, if we're not all, I think tomorrow we will actually focus on this donation, this revenue mobilization tomorrow seriously. And say, I check my phone back. Oh God, until that other window kind side. Yes,
me they love you, and they love you and leave you. Now go sleep.
Take care, sir. Bye bye. Love you.
Love you.
All right. This one I will just call initial. EF. EF don't send we $50. Thank you very much. You know, if honestly una all get $20, we able to forget the money. But that no means that we want $20 exact. If una able to give $20 because some man able to give more. Like right now we don't get $150. Fatima Babi don't give $100 and EF don't give we $50. Okay, another one don't come inside again, $30. Aha, you see? By the name of do not call my name. Okay, by the name of PK na uma name. PK na uma name and they don't give me $30. EAF na uma name and instead don't give $50. So as we talk, so don't get $150. So if we now all come together, we now put hands together and say, let we support the project. And let's tell you something. Today we hold this meeting. I was like, oh, we did no sigh. I dey sick inside my heart. I say, hey, bro, family member, they foresee they not get interest by this election. They tell we raise money for people in sick, for people in shelter. Then they give me quick money. Quick, so don't get 5,000. Quick, so don't get this. But say now with the store, we forget $3,000. Say now we not get $3,000 yet. You say, dear, on about 2 weeks. Say now we not get $3,000 yet. Per 15. Hey, you know, it's your. I don't wonder on our law report is so do ya. Because all of them things how they do so. Now money. Money. And not to we. Now for the people them, now money, yeah. And if you watch chefs until at the end of the day, now small money but we get for give the people them. But we don't shape them all down to the people them based on day by day basis. The money not they do, So do ya on a battle with the big do ya on a battle with whatever thing. And yes, somebody just the sale of battle Charles Margai. Charles Margai says say in presidential campaign, the person where they get the money on their behalf na Batima Margai when in daughter and a number na plus 232 3027 5733. If you dey inside the country when a salon na 030 275733. Okay, so now Charles Margai in number that one day. Okay, so we own number is different from Charles Margai. We own for the reporting on the election. Charles Margai for in presidential drive, saying campaign and all the things are expensive. So one for tell una thank you and God bless una all. Okay, I can leave una now and take me leave. Thank you all to una all way on the gi. Oh, check my phone back. Okay, check my phone back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is exactly what I talk about. This person don't give me okay. This is not the thing exactly what I talk about. This person when JBA don't give me $20. Thank you. Another person where okay, in simple, Des don't give me $20, for the election project. Oh, I don't blunder. Okay, in fact, not in there's the initial. There's the initial as in D-I-A-Z-Z-Y. There's. Okay, still. Well, thank you very much. Okay, sorry if I call you name. Sorry about that. All right, so this not the situation. Please. Yes, I don't check them. Okay, so $20 then. If not this $20 from today to tomorrow, we dey get the money. Yeah, because as we talk so right now, the one that we still in 1,452 on YouTube alone, and then on Facebook we get 668. Yeah, so please on a battery. Let's see again. Another one don't come inside. Okay, no. Alright, so please we thank you very much for your support. We will talk about this tomorrow. This time we know they talk about just support. We put a tag $20 and want much as possible, as much donation as possible. $20 can take you somewhere. They say small pin and this soak doesn't. So please not help we follow it. On a blessed we follow we able to cover this election and bless you in return, because we want to make sure say report away now we put na the traditional media, then we will come up with them. You know, say we fearless, eh? And please, thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. Okay, so Adeka left now for go. Now I want to say God bless you all. God bless you, country Sierra Leone. Thanks to the team. Thanks to Sister Admin for always coordinating the corporate business, you know. And we do this deliberately for let Sister Admin they handle the money. So we focus on the production. So thank you very much, Sister Admin. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks to everybody. And God bless you all. Okay. If you want to send money in our salon, you know, whatever amounts, please do them to Fatmata Bangura, and then you send the receipt for winner with number, and then we'll tell you thank you later. Yeah. And I want to make this clear. Una way they send Cash App and Zelle. Once when I don't send them to Sister Admin, when I just left them, because if when I send the receipt back to me, when they mix up the calculation, I go on for send them back to them, and that will mix up things then. So once when I do them to Sister Admin, they send the names to me. Always you need for to tell them if you want follow call your name or not, okay? So once again, one for telling them plenty. Thank you. God bless you, country Sierra Leone, where we call we are. I'm out. Then fail.
Now, again, I repeat this: the economy of this country, no day outside President Bio one time. It get challenges, it get problem.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how you waiting will be the rating where you go give on how una don't
10 being
perform? 10 being the highest.
About 4.
4 over 10.
Yes.
Now una don't do.
Yes.
Okay, that mean that is failure.
Yes, we don't fail.
Now the economy.
Yes, we fail.
Yo, well we pull them come out, them fail. Yo, unala we pull them come out, them fail. Yo, well we pull them come out, them fail. Yo, unala we pull them come out, them fail. Ampa maslala mengange dem felele afuma minu matenu tuma taura nuwe tutuange dem felele we don't sing in kosote we tire till now they know we're free we dem felele if we help righteous they go up then why I want for kill we dem felele when you talk they send police for you for lock we na pademba. Them failele, them people are them too alaki. Then why are they not sober? Them failele, then they treat we not this we country like I say we not strangers. Them failele, now they want for pass the bill na parliament. Then why are they not kill us? Them failele, yo, bola we pull them come out. Them failele, yo. Unala we pull them come out, them failele. Yo, bola we pull them come out, them failele. Yo, unala we pull them come out, them failele. Ampa maslala mengange them failele. Afuma minu matenu tuma taura nuwe tutuange. Them fail. So make we come together, make we vote for make we gain with freedom. Them fail. We can't see just they appreciate. It's alone with the suffer. Them fail. Where you go now? na order for the land. Them people then they enjoy. Them fail, but say now we they be elected. Like I say, them be swear we. Them fail, them promise sweet. God they say where them come, them go come make them free we. Them fail, they say that party not for rule. Now hungry they back kill we. Them fail, yo. Well we pull them come out. Them fail, yo. Unala we pull them come out. Them fail, yo. Well we pull them come out. Them fail, yo. Unala we pull them come out. Them fail, Apa maslala mengange Them fail, afuma minu matenu tuma Taura nuwe tutuange Them fail, and they lie and thief the country money and put on at them pocket. Them fail, the Lunge bridge where them be promised, then now we no see them. Them fail, but if not true quality education, why they not for land, yeah? Them fail, but then they pay flight for them picking it, for make them go land Europe. Them fail, the teachers them, then they try for educate the picking them. Them fail, cause the salary is too small, say now they know what is up. Them fail, the country just they relegate, the police then they take bribe. Them fail, the soldiers them just they watch, they know what for do nothing. Them fail, they no big wheel lights from when they come, them feel say they go fool we. Them fail, they don't go by roads ferry, them feel say they go fool we. Them fail, I begin we come for better, na body pupu bengi mama go no. Them fail, we give you call but you no be pick, but papa you no fail we. Them fail, Apa maslala mengange Them fail, afuma minu matenu tuma Taura nuwe tutuange Them fail.